Well, boom, boom, bam, we are live. And by we, I mean me and Timmy. uh,
Oh,
happy STANday to everybody out there.
I got a hole in my neck.
Timmy is gonna get his stuff out there. And by default, Timmy is in lead right now with the honorary .22 for being the only one here every STANday morning before we start. There's 922 out there. Good morning, good morning. Sampy, Josh Thompson from Thompson's Outdoor More, 3 miles east of Watts Bar Dam. You ever heading down that way, make sure you check out Thompson's Outdoor More. He had we were talking about that yesterday. He had during the Whisker Bowl, he had the Whisker Bowl playing on the TV screen down there in the shop, so that was pretty cool. 217's out there, how's it going? Hilly Billy Hondo. You know what, Hilly Billy, you are on the board today with a .22 for being hashtag Team James River all the time. So Hilly Billy already on the board with the .22. I gotta find my there it is. I knew I set it down here somewhere. I've got my my notebook, my tablet. Hi, my high def, high tech tablet here. Dave G's out there. Good morning, Dave G. So Timmy's getting his bait out there. Fishing for Whiskers Ronda's out there. Happy STANday, y'all. Hope everyone is doing well. Having a great weekend. Working from the phone again today, so we'll not be able to post the score updates. What's up, Doc? Two stands, Fishing family member Doc Reed is out there. How's it going?
What's up,
There's Catfish Fever and Outdoors says live in 2:22. Great timing. Boom, boom, boom. Small water charters. Good morning. Good morning. Josh Thompson, Lynn, Doc. 45 awesome people watching out there. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Fish head videos. How's it going? Hey, Charles, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you. Charles fishes the James and Virginia area up here. Local guy out there. Shirley T's out there. Don Johnson, how's it going? I was wondering when that was going to start happening. The champ is here. You can start the show. Shade Tree Catfishing's out there. How's it going, Shade Tree? Oh, I would love to get into a bunch of white perch. That is white perch, yellow perch. That is one of my favorite fish to eat. Yellow perch are absolutely delicious. If you can get them up in about the 10-inch size.
Absolutely divine.
What's that, Timmy?
I said, yeah, yellow percher.
Delicious. Nice. They are absolutely delicious. Mike Young's out there. Two stands fishing family member. Mike Young, how's it going? Dave G. And we are caught up on chat. 48 awesome people. Boom, boom, boom. OG Shaun White with the 222. I don't have the music, but KG will probably be joining us here in a little bit. Thank you. Appreciate that, OG. With the 222, is this going to be like the ticker tape parade? Well, it's not today. We might have to do that Monday or Tuesday, Stand 3. I've got some fun things planned. You know that I am going to You know that I am going to ride the heck out of winning the cup. So, OG Shaun White with the 222 Chiefs or 49ers. Boom, boom, bam. What's it going to be?
Oh, grab it. Ah, that's cool.
I have no dog in that race right now. It's Chiefs or 49ers. Not big fans of either one of them. I absolutely can't stand the 49ers because back in the day, I'm a Saints fan. So back in the day, Joe Montana days, they were in the same division with the Saints and couldn't take it. So I guess I got to begrudgingly go with the Chiefs. I was hoping to have some new teams in there this year that haven't been in a while. Like the Dolphins were looking good this year. That's my wife's team, so I was definitely hoping for that. Catfish Fever and Outdoors is saying, "Go Chiefs!"
Go.
Lance is out there. How's it
Nobody.
going, Lance? Good to see you. When the Giants won the big game, that's right. Oh, the ticker tape parade. Yeah, y'all went down there for that.
Let them stay out of school that day.
Yeah, the Giants were when Stan 3 was in high school playing football. That was their team. So a couple of mothers got together, brought all the Stan 3 and his friends down there, and that was pretty cool. I had to work, of course, but they would see the Giants ticker tape parade down there. Then you also did you see Missy Elliott at
Concert tickets.
Missy Elliott down there?
Holy secret.
Charles, great. Now I've got that image of you dancing stuck in my head. Hey, that's the whole point.
No.
So there's Nubbies. How's it going? Somebody made the comment about you mean the Tay Bowl, and somebody said that Taylor Swift already bought the Kansas City Chiefs for a Super Bowl. There's Doug out there. Rebel River Cats. How's it going? Fishhead Videos. There you go. Said Dolphins fan here, so I guess the Chiefs for me. $922 saying Chiefs will probably win it. Don't deserve it, but not a 49ers fan either. There you go. Small Water Charters did a great job with the Murillos out there. We all know how much fun. Anybody that's watched STANday knows how much fun Lauren is out there. So to have her on the boat, I imagine that was a blast and a half. There you go, Shade Tree said, "I've given up on sports. I'd rather watch catfishing." You and me both. And Smallwater Charters brings up a great point. And being a guide, I'm sure he experiences that a lot. You know, for those of us that don't fish on a regular basis, but we've all experienced it where the bite is so hot and then all of a sudden, bam. And a lot of times it's that a cold front snap, just something that comes in and boom, just shuts it down. S&T Catfishing, excited to go to CatCon for your first time. All right, all right. Well, make sure you come shake my hand, my friend. Be looking for you. I'll either be at the front door. I'll be hosting the Catfish Cook-Off FOA booth. Uh, you can find me anywhere it's out there. I'm hard to miss. Catfish Fever and Outdoors is saying more experienced quarterback, definitely. Yeah, Purdy's still a new guy there. Purdy, ain't he Purdy? Absolutely, stand 3. Great point there. The direction of the wind blowing will determine a lot here on the James River. And there is still time. We heard it from Hervé yesterday. Hervé, the one of the owners there of the Catfish Conference, that there is still time to get your tickets. The Catfish Conference link is out in the description. If you want to get your info out there, there's a map that you can pull up. I would suggest printing out the map if you're going, have it with you, because it's just absolutely unbelievable when you get there. But pull up the map and you can still get your tickets. Use code 2stands for discount on your tickets. Let's see, where was I at? Oh, this would stand 3. That's right, the wind direction. I'm a big believer in, I don't put a lot into one thing. I believe that there is, you hear there's all kinds of things from moon phase to pressure to et cetera, everything. And I think they all add together. The more negatives you had, the more negatives the bite, the more positives, the bite. And, when they're all negative, that's when you really get that slump. And we experienced that here pretty much across the country. Was in a cold front. The pressure was too high. Tony Harrison's out there. Tried to get Ohio to give me custom O number. They said no, even after I said I would pay extra. Hey, there's 202 out there. 202 was fishing yesterday. A bunch of people fishing yesterday. Lynn tried getting out there after the walk and then no service. Speaking of Lynn, he's saying Purdy does got Iowa roots, though. Absolutely. St. Louis, Missouri, the Honeycutts. Leroy Honeycutt reporting for duty. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you coming in each and every week. D. Smithy saying hello to Tony. Saying the bass bite slows with a north wind. Even in the heat of summer, they don't like it coming that way. I concur, and I think that goes across the country. That's a pretty good, at least in most of the spots I have fished. Don Johnson, 58 awesome people out there. Minnow dunkers. That's right. Fish when you can. Absolutely. That is the absolute best time to go fishing.
When you can.
Mac was out there yesterday. Mac putting on a good showing for the bank anglers. I don't remember how many fish he ended up catching yesterday, but he did a great job there. Small water charters. It's really very simple. Fish bite when they want to and don't when they don't. Simple as that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Josh Thompson saying doing dishes, housework, watching STANday. There you go. There you go. You have to be in the right location depending on the season, then adjusting to the bite according to the pressure and the wind. There you go. Thank you, Josh. Congratulations on Stand 3 winning the Whisker Bowl yesterday. Absolutely great job. And ended up that was a long trip. Well, by a long trip I mean in the boat. That's right, Nightbot. Thank you, everybody, for coming into STANday. If you want to fish on STANday, just email us at twostandsfishing@gmail.com. Absolutely. And if you look at the best anglers out there, from the guides to tournament anglers to the everyday anglers that are out there, that is a true statement there. Stand 3 and small water are saying, let the fish tell them every day how they want it or not. And absolutely. And when you start, you start catching a couple fish at, for us, a foot catfish, a foot off the bottom, or in the shallows, or off the ledge, crappie at a certain feet, 10 feet depth, and you catch a few of them there. Well, guess what? Chances are, oh, look like, Tony trying to maybe bank up that bank team a little more. Sand 3 says, Virginia here. We like the wind that's coming up from Florida. Max says he caught 5 fish yesterday. If anybody else wants to pop up, looks like right now it's the Timmy and Stan show. I think that I don't know, Timmy. What do you think? I think that Whisker Bowl yesterday done wore everybody else out.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe everybody's fished out for the weekend.
Oh no, we're just trying to get started.
Yeah. They had a big online tournament yesterday. A bunch of people, football, like using football rules. We call it the Whisker Bowl.
Whisker
And
Bowl.
Yeah.
speaking of Whisker Bowl, there's palmetto caps out there. Boom, boom, bam. Kevin did a great job with that. Definitely the next thing now is the CatCon, Catfish and Crappie Conference in Louisville, Kentucky, February 23rd and 24th. And it's going to be the Golden Whiskers Awards. So definitely looking forward to that. Dun, dun, dun. Thank you, Rhonda. Absolutely. Yep, Rhonda does have the link. So, Timmy, since you're there, where are you fishing at today?
Fishing in Habited Grace, Maryland. It's on the Susquehanna River.
Susquehanna River, and that's becoming a pretty big blues. I think they're on the definitely on the uptake there.
They are. They're getting there. It won't be long. You'll be catching consistently. You're starting to catch more and more 40 plus. They're still not as consistent, as frequent, but the mid 20, upper 20s, lower 30s, like just all the time, like constantly.
Right,
So you're pretty consistent with mid upper 20s to the lower 30s, and then you occasionally get the upper 30s, lower 40s. So it's getting there. They've been having a lot of big meetings here in Maryland here lately with the DNR people, and they've got like a fish council or something like that. But they've been having a lot of get-togethers about the invasive species stuff, about the blue cats and stuff, because it's they honestly are like really tearing up the big money ticket items like the rockfish spawns and the crab and the mussels. But one thing is they had the mussel population and stuff got pretty well destroyed so many years back, and they've been trying to reintroduce them because that's what. And then the bay got like just really nasty because, as people know, those mussels, each mussel cleans like I forget like one mussel cleans like 10 gallons of water per day or something like that, or
day,
100
yes,
gallons. Or, yeah.
yes.
So they're very important for the health of the. Plus, the big money is in the blue crabs and the mussels and the rockfish. You got
Yeah.
all
Look,
your big money people come up here and fish rockfish stuff. So like all your rich, your yachts, your people who sell boats and stuff like that, they fish with rockfish. So it's like the huge tourist industry. So when you have a species like the blue cats that freaking just completely annihilate, a fishery,
well,
they gotta
there's
they gotta start doing something about it. They can't pay.
oh,
It doesn't. The commercial side of it doesn't pay enough really for guys to really go after the catfish. There's just not a huge market for it. Oh, I'm getting the nibble.
and boom, boom, bam, D Smithy with the $4.99 two stands saying congrats to my son, Stand 3, Whisker Bowl champ. There you go. Thank you, wifey. Yeah, they've been, but just like I say with other things, it's not any one individual thing. There's a big thing that people don't take into account because they are pretty much in the bay. They don't come up into the rivers that much. It's the cow nose rays, and there's been a huge population increase in cow nose rays. You can see literally schools of hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands, of these rays swimming around, and they root through the grass and in the mussels and the oysters, and they're tearing up the grass beds and boom, boom, bam, small water charters with the $1.99. Thank you,
Oh,
thank you,
fish
brother.
on.
All right, it's a fishing show.
It's a fishing show. Here we got a little channel. Here we got a channel cat. Oh, he just found out he got hooked.
There we go. Snakeheads have the do not transport alive warning.
Yeah, snakeheads are getting bad up here too. The carp are starting to get really bad.
So I think it's
There we
between
go.
water temps are increasing. Here we go. Is it gonna be a fishing show? It is a fishing show officially. Timmy on the board. Woohoo!
Fish on.
Greenwell, Mike, sorry to hear, and his transmission went on his truck on the way home. Mike did a great job out there. I would have been shocked if.
What's going on, fart sniffers?
Yeah, sit around. He was
Look
waiting to see if anybody did a fish miss or not.
Hey, you guys, I'm here now. Get on them 20-pounders. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Danny
All right, there we
shows
go.
up, and of course, it's not a 20
Oh,
pounder,
wow, he
but a
still got
fish
some
is
spots on
caught.
him.
That's a
See, it's
beautiful
moving on.
channel right there. Look at that.
What
Oh,
is
yeah,
that?
beautiful color.
Channel cat.
Oh, big channel cat. Nice.
He still got
Hey, I
some
got the
spots
rods baited up.
on
Let
him.
me go throw out. I'm fishing in the mud and the muck today. It's like ankle deep, and I'm having to slop through it to get to the rods, but we're going to make it work.
There you go. There you go.
All right, let's get some rods out.
Way to go, Danny.
All right, not bad.
Let's get you
Can you
up there,
see that?
Timmy. Hold on a second. 5 pounds, 7 ounces.
Yeah.
Nice. So 5.5.
Minus the
Look at
grits,
that.
which are like, what, 0.2? 0.02?
Yeah. Look at that. Beautiful. That is a beautiful channel cat. Man, you get
Oh,
it.
yeah, gorgeous.
You get those
That's a nice
channel
eating
cats.
channel cat right there. He's a little
That
beat up.
5. I love the color. That is the perfect. I mean, that is. If there was a definition of channel cat color, what the biologists say, that is it right there. That is a beautiful fish.
Beautiful, beautiful fish.
Good job, Timmy.
See you, buddy. He's gone.
Right.
He's out like a town scout.
So Timmy, because you have that .22 to start out with, that erases the grips on that.
Woo!
So you get the full weight of that fish. And if anybody wants to know, that right there is, I think, channel cat number 7 of the year. If you look out in the description, at the top of the description, I have last week's results. I have the results for the year, who's won each week, and the fish count for the year so far. And I think that's number 7 channel cat. Got 16 blues. I think that now makes number 7 channel cats. I think, Timmy, that fish there put us over 200 pounds for the year.
All right.
But that is out in the description every week. That'll be out there. And also every week after the live ends. Well, it takes a little bit. So by tonight, the timestamps will be in the description. So if anybody has something that they want to go back and see, anybody wants...
It's 5 in the description.
Total channel cat is 5 in the description. All right, so that makes number 6 then. Thank you. Mac, that's right. You got it. There's still the first carp is up there. So far, it's just been blues and channel cats.
Yeah, I'm fishing the main river today, but I'm not throwing out very far because I still don't know what the grass situation is. I think we're okay. But generally, I will fish closer to the bank on this drop-off shelf here, which a lot of times will keep me away from a lot of that trash.
So glad.
Absolutely. That's and they're talking about that on Muskrat Adventure with Creole on Tuesday. A lot of times it's that if you can find that line where it's just outside that trash line, like what Danny was saying, that rod, that bait, that's they'll sit kind of on just on the outside edge of that, so they're still in the current, but they don't got all that trash coming in their face. That is going to be your money spot, and that's a great point, Danny.
And I'm also combining on that technique because you've heard muskrat talk about swing rods.
Absolutely.
Where you throw out the current and let it come swing back and hit that ledge. Well, I've got a serious drop off about 15, 20 feet out that goes straight down. So I'm throwing these rods out, short throwing them, and they're dropping down and swinging in the current, and they're hitting the bottom of that ledge and getting right up against it. So we're doubling up on the techniques from muskrat today.
That is another great point. When you see our setups, just like Danny was saying right there, when you see our setups on the boat, there is always the two that are out here. We have our 2 down rods. We use our FOA double Y rods, the 5 and 6 foot. Those are our down rods. When by down rod, it means suspended straight down in the boat. And we always have swing rods out there. So cast out into the current and let that current bring it back. And a lot of times that rod that goes out that way, that'll be just a killer. They call it the swing rod. You'll hear Epic talk about that also.
Now, Stan.
Yes, sir.
I know, whether I catch fish or not, that you would love to be where I'm at today.
Uh-oh. Where are we at today?
Well, I'm going to elaborate on this because one of the great things about bank fishing versus boat is that you get to go out on the bank and you meet different people on the bank. That's a little bit harder to do on a boat.
Oh, absolutely.
But hey, man, you want to know how great my day is going to be today? Look who I ran into today. That is Unexpected Outdoors right there, baby. And he is cooking chili on the bank. Outdoors unsupervised. I'm sorry.
You don't you don't get that on a boat.
No,
Yeah, it's
no.
outdoors unsupervised. He's setting up the fire, the pot. He's cooking chili right here on the bank. We're going to be eating on that later.
Oh,
You
that's
also have
awesome.
another channel, the
Professional eater, Garbage Disposal, DA Garbage Disposal.
yeah, he's got another channel. It's a professional eater. It's DA Garbage Disposal, where he takes massive amounts of food and destroys them. So you guys make sure you check that out, man.
So the name of his the cooking channel there is Outdoors Unsupervised.
Yes,
All right, maybe Rhonda can find that. We'll get the link.
it's all caps. Outdoors Unsupervised. Trust me, you're going to find him when you go to look him up.
Well, we'll get the link out there. That's awesome.
Yeah, drop that link, man. I appreciate it. And he's got the side of his car has got it's like got the big giant door panels on it with his eating channel on there. It shows the Roku, the YouTube channel, and
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
he's all over the place.
Awesome. There's Dave B out there saying congratulations on a great win. Get your weight up. Well, I've been known. I don't know about doing the garbage disposal. I've been known to eat a little bit myself, but I don't know about all that.
Yeah, I tell you what, Stand 3 had absolutely the right strategy. I can't believe that the rest of the guys did not like go up into the smaller creeks or the lakes and like fish for numbers instead of fishing for. Most of those guys I saw on both channels yesterday were fishing like they normally always do for monster fish out in the deep, deep water when it's a numbers game. The Whisker Bowl is a numbers game.
Yep, and he didn't change too much other than downsize the pieces of shad that he was using a little bit.
Yeah,
And
I can't believe guys were not going didn't go find like a big old huge school of channel cat. I mean, 16 inches is nothing.
yeah, and he caught
And kept like
That's
100
just it
fish.
now. The shizzle. Hey, I'm going to call you out on this because we were going for numbers. Visual Cool Cats, James. We were all on Baldwin, man. And our downfall was that they were not running the power plant. They haven't run it in a couple days. And that water got super cooled for those fish because they're used to a heated lake at all times. So whenever you kill that heat on that lake, it's twice as hard on them as it is fish that don't usually live in a warmed water area. So that got us.
That will do it. Stand 3
Yeah, because
said
I mean,
that's
what do you get for? You only got what? You only got like 3 points for any fish that was over 30 pounds.
right.
Right?
So
Yeah, 3 extra points.
yeah. So if you got 2 30-pounders, it was still 3 regular fish that beat that. So
Yeah.
and Stand 3 caught the second and third biggest fish of the tournament too. He caught a couple 20 plus pounders.
Yeah. But he caught like what, 20 something fish?
It's right at 20. He was going for
Yeah.
22, but then same thing there. The tides changed and
Yeah, I would have went to my channel cat river and would have caught like 30 or 40 of them little boogers, man.
well, and Stand 3 said, and that right there is why I'm glad Timmy wasn't in it.
Yeah, because I would have went down to the Bush River or the Gunpowder where it's just nothing, where it's like it's so thick with channel cats you can walk across them.
I woulda, shoulda, coulda.
Stand 3
Stan,
was saying,
I don't know if you noticed or not. There was something special that happened yesterday, and if anybody noticed it, it had to be you. Do you remember how long the first 2 fish were that Stan 3 caught?
22 inches.
Do you remember how long the first fish that me and Parker caught?
I didn't get to see that part yet.
22 inches.
That was going to be my guess, but awesome. That's awesome,
Go
brother.
back and check it out, man. The first fish that we landed yesterday, 22 inches.
That is cool. It is unbelievable how much that comes up.
Well, it's like when you buy a new car and you think, wow, this is, I've not seen anybody else driving one of these. It's the newest, latest thing. And you buy it and all of a sudden they start popping up everywhere. You go, everybody's got one.
3 nights. That's right. You got 10 for a 30.
Yeah, but how many over 30 were caught all day yesterday?
None.
None.
It was a tough bite yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I spoke to some other people here on the James, and it was a tough bite. It was a slow bite. I know there was a couple of big fish caught, a couple of them, but really tough, hard bite yesterday on the river.
Oh, yeah.
Chili.
Fish change sides of the inlet depending on the tide. Got to read the water. Yeah. Hey, there's somebody that's always team Timmy. There's the Bullock experience, Kelly out there.
Ah, Kelly, yeah. He needs to get his, hey, it's Sunday. He needs to get his butt to church and get right with God when he needs to.
There you go. You heard your brother, Tim. You heard your brother, Kelly. He did. He did. Dan did catch a goober. Or Goober caught a monster, which he calls Goober. I believe it was around 80 pounds.
Well, Stan, you wouldn't believe some of the stuff that's been going through my mind, coming up with this great stuff, man. I'm telling you. Like, you know, we got the bank team versus the boat team coming up. And I'm thinking this is what I might do, and you guys are gonna have to complain about it, but you can get over it. Is that we may jump on Jerry Parker's boat and run it up and beach it in different spots and jump out and bank fish. And we'll use that boat kind of like a taxi cab, you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Now, but the thing that's going through my head, you know Dan from Green Machine, right?
There, yeah, of course. Fish with them a
Okay.
lot.
What does he call big fish?
Goobers.
So if we're running in Parker's boat and using it for a taxi cab, how's this sound? Goober Uber. I'm gonna paint that on the side of his boat.
Charges a little more than Uber though.
Timmy running Goober Uber. That's gonna be the rival for 1-800 Rent-A-Fish. It's gonna be the Goober Uber.
Yeah.
They don't
Hey,
take
you
the
heard it
fish,
here first. Tell him don't be stealing my stuff.
Danny. They don't take Goober Uber. 1-800 Rent-A-Fish brings the fish to you. Goober Uber brings you to the fish.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm copywriting that phrase, Goober Uber.
Dave B saying, morning, Jeff. Steve Ransom. That's not bank fishing, Danny.
It is. You just go from different spots and get out. You got to get out of the boat.
That's right. That's right. Stan 3 is laughing his off, Danny. I heard that you and him have been having some pretty pretty heated competition words on hog leg in the morning. So we'll get when JG gets in here, we'll get that thumbnail pulled up. We're looking at March 30th for that. All the bank anglers here on the Two Stands channel. All the boat anglers going to be on JG's channel, and it's going to be channel versus channel. The boat anglers here as the team versus the team over there on JG's channel. 70 awesome people out there watching us, by the way.
Cool.
So, and it's going to be the biggest fish, the single biggest fish caught by the bank anglers or the boat anglers is one of the points. Everybody from, if there's 5 people fishing on each one, the one biggest fish caught from each. So it'd be 5 biggest fish from the bank versus the 5 biggest fish from the boat. That's another point. And then the third final point is the number of fish caught. So that's the way it's 3 different things. You can't just have one big fish caught and it wins everything. I think that's what Tony was trying to wanted to talk to you about, Mac. Mac put up a Mac put up a great showing from the bank yesterday. I think he caught 5 nice fish yesterday.
Absolutely. Mac always does good.
And Tony STANday did all the STANday anglers. Great job yesterday.
Well, I mean, you got your base for the team already. You got Tony Harrison, team captain, nominated for Bank Angle of the Year. You got Neon there, nominated for Bank Angle of the Year. And who did I finally hook and rope and get into the team? Jerry Parker. Guess what? Nominated for Bank Angler of the Year. Come on. That's the bank team right there, buddy. We just need some of our backup crew to hop in there and help us out.
Catfish from Fresno CVA in the house. How's it going? Good to see you. Tony Harrison is asking Timmy. Tony's saying, Timmy, we've got a spot for you. Can you confirm March 30?
You're not running audio, are you? Because I can shut up.
No.
Okay.
No.
What did you say? You said March 30th?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, it should be good for March 30th.
there you go. Looks like you got Timmy on the bank team.
Man, you guys ought to see some of the ingredients he's putting in this chili.
They might not sub to my channel if they see this one.
Which one is it?
Invitation crab.
Yeah, the imitation crab kind of throws me off a little bit, but hey, we got a minute. You guys want to see what all he's got getting ready to cook?
If he's good with that, sure.
Yeah, you good with it? All right, this is what's going in the chili. Okay, I hope you guys, can you see that?
We'll go over that in just 1 second. Oh my goodness.
Hold on, I'm panning down. Bacon bits in there, baby. And look, corn and shrimp in the chili. Are you kidding me?
There you go. That's looking good. That's quite a shrimp shrimp. Quite a chili right there. So again,
It is.
that's outdoors unsupervised.
Yep.
So you want to see how that turns out.
Yep. He does it all, man. He cooks on the bank. He does camping. Travels and does all kinds of adventures. You guys have got to check him out, man. The guy's crazy.
Yeah, if Rhonda's out there, Rhonda, if you could try to find outdoors unsupervised. That's who's he's doing a video right there behind Danny.
Yeah, he's going to be around for a while. I'm going to try to work it out where me and him get together and do some collab videos and stuff. We're going to try to work something out with our busy schedules.
Let's see. Shaun T Outdoors says he found his channel. He has
Cool.
He has some cool videos.
He's got some amazing videos, man.
That's right. It's gonna go down. Timmy, we also need to see if your brother can jump over you while you're fishing. We need on a show.
Hey, you see this boat speeding by me out here?
Yeah.
Yeah. But my guy here actually set his drone up and chased that boat down and got some B-roll footage this morning. He chased the boat with the drone, man.
That is something. 73 awesome people watching out there. Thank you. Oh no, Cat's Golden Whiskers Award Show link. There you go.
This is two stands fishing.
Number 2?
Yep. It's the number 2 stands fishing. He's gonna start following you, Stan. Trust me, this guy is a good guy to have on your team.
Awesome. Well, I am definitely, there's one thing that I love almost as much as fishing, and that's food. So, for anybody that's met me,
You
they
got that
can
on video,
attest to that.
Yeah, one of his videos, he eats a 12-pound pizza by himself.
112-pound hamburger in New Jersey.
Well, I got
I
one
hope that was a
question.
team effort. Yeah, they had a video of a team effort. They had to eat 112-pound hamburger.
Does he have applications? Can anybody join the team?
He said, "Do you have applications where they can join the team?" He said he could get, dude, you're in, Stan, you're in.
There we go. Tell him we got the link dropped out there. There it is. Outdoors Unsupervised. Thank you, Rhonda. So definitely check
Rhonda's
it out.
dropping the link. Thank you, Rhonda. I appreciate it, sis.
There's his link. You can check out the chili episode. What did I miss?
No, you're fine. I made a mistake. I forgot to vote in those.
Stand 3 even trying to recruit Palmetto for the boat team.
He's trying to get Palmetto on the boat team.
He's even trying to get Palmetto on the boat team. Nightbot is reminding us, looks like everyone's favorite principal is here. Hey, we'll see what we can do, Mac. We'll see what we can do. Josh is saying they won't be able to make CatCon. Could Shelby and I do the bank verse? I don't know, Josh. That's all I am doing is hosting. The tentative date, the date on that right now is March 30th. I will pass that along to Tony. And there's Shaun T dropped his other channel, DaGarbageDisposal.
Yeah.
All right. And just sub. Thank you. I love getting the channels together. That's all right. Shade Tree Catfishing. Did I hear right? Danny said he could shut up. Well, I don't think he said shut up. I think he said quiet down a little. I think.
No, don't ever.
But only because the other guy's doing a video. He was asking if he's doing audio. Bullets and barbecue. How's it going?
Yes.
Outdoors Unsupervised. There he is, Danny. There he is. He's out in chat right now, brother.
He's there. But I pulled up this spot and I saw this sloppy mud. I saw that it was a spot that I really just normally would probably pass on until it got a little better. But then I saw him down here setting up to cook chili, and I said, "Oh, we're fishing here today."
That's right. Danny might actually get to taste some of that chili.
Oh, ain't no mic to it.
Yes, sir. Outdoors Unsupervised. There he is. He's out in the chat. Awesome,
Yeah, we
awesome.
sit here all day. If we don't catch any fish, we're gonna catch a bowl of chili.
There we go. There we go. So Rhonda had dropped his the one channel.
Go.
Let's see.
Keep there.
There is Shaun T dropped the other one. There's the garbage disposal link right there for his other YouTube channel. That's the professional eating one. Rhonda, if you're out there, I know 202 was looking for the link. Rowdy Royals out there. How's it going? Fish and Fever. I saw Austin out there. 79 awesome people watching. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Oh, there's 80 people watching now. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. There's Angel Honeycutt. What's up, Angel? Great to see you. What's up from the husband and wife team from St. Louis, Missouri? Always great to see you. And I don't know if he's still here. Maybe he's going to church now. I saw Riggin for Fatties was out there.
Yeah.
They had a live on Saturday night. It was him and Matt and PJ from Tackle Bandit, and I said that. Fish and Fever also say, I see your strategy, Esther. You have 2 boats on the best waterway. Okay, so Timmy, while you're there by your by the rod the rod horse there,
Yeah.
we had some more questions about it again.
Yeah. You were asking about it?
People asking about it. Absolutely. It's
What are you asking about?
pretty awesome. I think they were asking, what is it weighted down with in the back?
Oh, that's just those sandbags that you can buy to weight down your canopies.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is. You get them on Amazon, like a 4-pack or something. You just fill them full of sand.
There you go.
Yeah, it definitely won't go anywhere.
And of course, Diet Mountain Dew. We're still looking for the sponsor. Have your people call my people. We're still waiting. 922, check back in a bit. Driving to get parts and be listening. All right, all right.
I don't think they realize you're kind of a big deal.
Yeah. Mountain Dew, I don't know if you realize, I'm kind of a big deal. People know me. Little anchorman action there. Shaun T wants to know, is Timmy teaching Kelly how to fish? He hopes so.
He does what now?
See, Stan Brandon says you're going about that all wrong. He said, when you hold that Mountain Dew can up, if you'll put duct tape over the Mountain Dew, okay, because you tell them, hey, give me a sponsorship, the duct tape comes off.
Oh, where's it at?
Because you can see it's a Mountain Dew can, but you cover up the name.
Yeah. So something, I'm just gonna, I'll partially demonstrate with fingers. There you go.
Exactly.
There you go. You know who you are out there.
Yeah. Mountain Dew. If you want to see that Mountain Dew label, you got to up the money, buddy.
There we go. Well, this is turning out to be a wonderful relationship already.
Exactly.
Don't forget about me when he's rich.
Do what?
Don't forget about me when he's rich.
He said, hey, Brandon said whenever that pays off for you, don't forget about him.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Small water charters say a new meaning to the honeydew list. That's right. That's right. If if they come through right now, if Mountain Dew, you come through, this is actually the drink of champions after yesterday.
It's true. That's true.
A good one, son. Good one. Good one.
He can't wait to eat cereal out of his cup.
Bullets and Barbecue. Always enjoy the Sunday morning show, Stan. Thanks for Bullets and Barbecue. Thank you. Love the name, by the way. Y'all check out Bullets and Barbecue. I appreciate that. It's turned out way back in the beginning, it was the only day that Stan 3 and I could fish together or be together and do the things, and then it kind of turned into trying to do that and share that with our friends. And if I can't get out there, I'm here at home organizing this thing. I get you, Shade Tree. I get you. Well, now that we've got some professional advice,
Yeah, that sun pops out. You got to take the jacket off. He goes behind the cloud. You got to put it back on. It's one of those days,
Yeah, he's gonna get a bite.
Small Water Charters is wondering if will duct tape work on Danny.
No. The closest thing they've tried so far is Gorilla Tape, and it lasted about maybe 3 minutes.
People are still waiting for the talk off show, Danny. And we've actually got some other competitors that could join that talk off show now. Stan 3 says, I don't know about organized, but we are here. Don't forget, CatCon is only 13 days away, and while you're here in Kentucky and like ginger ale, pick up Ale 8. There you go. That is supposed to be some delicious stuff. Well, boom, boom, bam.
What's happening?
Good morning. Good morning, JG.
Good morning. Happy STANday.
How's it going today?
It's good, man. I've been doing some work things this morning, and then I had to come in here and fix some stuff on your show.
There you go. There you go.
It's all right. I hope everybody's doing good, man. What an exciting day yesterday. We had fishing with the Whisker Bowl and Mine B and over there on Palmetto Cats, and got to watch all those guys out there fishing, and man, it was so much fun.
It was. Stan 3 said his anchor was on the bank yesterday. Let's see who did that. Rowdy Royal. There's Rowdy Royal. Don't forget Nightbot. You want to check out your current weather conditions? All you got to do is put weather in your zip code, the word weather in your zip code. So there it is. Chapinaria. Conditions are rain with a temperature of 46 degrees Fahrenheit, 8 degrees Celsius. Winds blowing from the south-southwest at 8 miles per hour. That's 13 kilometers per hour for all the metric users out there. And the current humidity is 81%. And this weather could have been brought to you by Mountain Dew, but they're not. They haven't ponied up yet. So
Hang in there, Stan. You'll get them.
Small water charters. Weather for Taylor Creek conditions are fair with a temperature of 75 degrees, 24 degrees Celsius. Wind blowing from the south at 12 miles per hour, 19 kilometers per hour for the metric users, and the current humidity is 79%. Everybody enjoying the weather out there.
Yeah, I see. Josh made a comment in here. He said, "Hey JG, I missed the cowbells, gongs, and crickets yesterday."
Oh, come
Well,
on, Timmy.
I wasn't invited to the party.
Yeah.
Invitations. When you're gonna go run with the big dogs,
Tennessee.
it's all right. Those guys look like they did a good job yesterday. Hey, Danny, so you caught one fish yesterday. Does that mean you and I are tied?
I believe so. No, I think you're one up on me, actually.
I don't know. I was like only 1 point ahead of you. I was just, hoping I'd stay in the top 10.
Well, I
I'm not
believe
sure. I'm not sure if I moved in ranking or not. I think I held fast at 8th place. I'm not sure. I
Well,
might have got bumped down one by Tony Harrison. I don't think so.
right. So,
Small Water Charters said he wins the weather contest.
are you?
Well, actually, Tony couldn't bump me down because he was in a 6th place, I believe. So even if he moved up, that wouldn't affect me.
No.
I went into the show yesterday. Best case scenario, I wanted to win it all, or win that day, win that tournament. Worst case scenario, I wanted to stay in that top 10, baby.
Absolutely. You know what? That was kind of my goal. Lord have mercy. Stan 3 says, "Can I get my 20 cowbell wax for yesterday?" Absolutely, Stan 3. We'll get Pops right on that.
Look at the twirl. Look at the twirl. Look at the twirl.
Look at that man go.
I've been practicing.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
He's getting better. He's getting better. Do you hear that tone coming out of that cowbell?
And you know what? 2 more for good luck. That's 22 cowbell wax.
There you go.
The 22.
I remember Danny was talking about those 22-inch fish being caught there in the beginning. Isn't that just crazy how all these twos show up? Mm-hmm.
And Stan 3 was trying to hit that magic number 22 in honor of me yesterday. And I just want to remind everybody that I did such a great job winning this yesterday. Yeah, I was my strategy worked perfect, and by I mean Stan 3, of course. But
was that the part where you stayed home out of the boat?
That's right. That's
okay.
right.
Yeah.
That was a perfect strategy.
That was the strategy.
Absolutely. And as hard as it was on me to do that, I sacrificed for the good of the so that was my win yesterday. I'd like to thank everybody.
Absolutely. Congratulations, Stan, to you and your family. That's a huge deal, I mean,
It absolutely is.
Catfish family, and and hopefully you're going to have some room for a 4-foot trophy.
Well, Stan 3 was already saying he's got a box of cereal ready. He just needs the cup to eat it out of now.
Hey, Stan.
Yeah.
I got incoming. Wait for it. You'll see. Give me solo layout. There you go. Hang on, it's coming.
Well, I can't see.
You see that?
Oh, look at that weather.
Oh,
yeah. Cool. Gotta love the drones, man.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Hey, STANday on aerial, baby.
That's it, man.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I have the DJI Mav 3. Man, I fly that thing 400 foot high, and it'll shoot 4K, but have a lot of fun with those drones, and they make some really good videos.
Oh, well, thank you, son. He said we would have caught more if he came. Thank you.
Oh, isn't that nice? But I want to tell you something, man. 3 he had that thing. It was really cool. I mean, just the way, I couldn't tell exactly the whole creek situation, but it looked like that narrowed out. And man, he had his baits right there where those fish were going back and forth or up that creek, and he was slamming them.
Yeah, it's just the mouth of a creek. He was just on, he was on the main channel or the edge of the main channel.
Yeah,
where the creek comes in and just perfect spot.
yeah, absolutely. Congratulations to you 3. I did send a text to your dad last night to congratulate you for me, but all I got back with him was smiley faces and thank you. So I don't know whether he told you or not, but I'm telling you now.
Of course I did.
And I had to go out last night I got called out for work last night, so that was 6 or 7 hours of work, and then it's all right. It's part of it.
And JG, as soon as they pony up here, I'm going to be able to display this as the official drink of champions.
There you go.
But we're waiting for them.
I tell you what, man. They got some Mountain Dew drinking this crowd I ever seen in my life. Danny Shaun, Richard, and Jerry Parker. You always see them drinking a Dew somewhere, slamming a Dew.
Burrito.
So, Danny, are you in a different spot from where you were yesterday?
What's that?
I was asking Danny if he was in a different spot than where he was fishing yesterday. He can't hear us.
No, he's talking to our new friend back there behind him. Outdoors unsupervised. He does a lot of cooking on the bank. He's got a whole kitchen set up there, making quite a chili out there. Danny, JG was asking if you're fishing in the same spot you were yesterday.
He's asking what?
If you were fishing in the same spot as yesterday.
Not even close. I'm in Missouri now. I was in Illinois yesterday.
Oh, there you go. You're back towards the house then.
No, we're back on our home ground, the Mississippi River, man. We just picked a random spot. That's going to be a theme of our show today. Is just walk up to the shoreline, throw rods out, and see what happens.
There you go. So, how did you find?
It's not looking too good.
How did you find the guy on the bank cooking chili?
He got lucky. He was asking, how'd you find the guy on the bank cooking the chili? You can't hear it.
Yeah, I can't hear it.
Yeah, what? You're a little older.
Yeah, wait, you know how that goes,
You need.
I gotta change the batteries.
You need one of those cones, or hearing cones.
That's right.
I think the biggest part of the debris has cleared up on the river. You still got some huge logs floating down. I think a lot of the smaller stuff along the bottom's cleared out. I don't know. We're going to check a rod here in a minute and see how much cabbage is on it.
Yeah, like we were talking about earlier and talking on Tuesday on Muskrat and Creole show, that line just inside of where that garbage is, if you can find it, there's your best shot. 922 said he smelled the chili from Illinois and it brought him back to Missouri.
Pretty good.
Smallwater Charter said, Denny, turn up that jitterbug phone.
Oh, Lordy, Donald Knight in here want me to pound those skins. I don't know whether everybody wants to hear me pound on those or not in their living rooms this morning. Sunday needs to be a quiet time.
I think one of the things that's hurting our bite right now is, all week this week, dude, we were in the mid to upper 50s, warming up real nice. And then yesterday or Friday night, man, just cold snap came right back in and just blew everything up. It just ruined it.
Danny, what do you think happens? I mean, just your personal opinion. What do you think is going on with the fish as far as when those pressure changes? I mean, do you have any ideas about what the fish are going through, why they eat, why they don't eat?
Well, I'm not a biologist or a researcher by any means. I get a lot of my tips from the guys on YouTube, like Roger from Muskrat Adventures. The dude is extremely knowledgeable. Of course, we all know Epic, the professor. I get most of my information from him. I never, growing up and fishing this river all the time, really thought about barometric pressure or stuff like that. And to be honest with you, I still don't. I mean, if you tell me, if I get up in the morning and you say, "Oh man, it's not a good fishing day, man. The barometric pressure is rising," and this,
Oh, sure.
guess what? I'm still going fishing.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that. So, I don't know. I've heard a concept this week, and I don't remember who said it or where it came from. It was something about the pressures or something about their bellies tightening up, and then when the pressure drops, they get hungry. I don't know where I heard that. Do you know where I heard that, Stan?
I'm not sure. I'm not
I'm
sure,
not
but
either. So,
I can explain it a little bit. I've researched a little bit on this, and it's kind of a dual thing.
yeah.
The pressure, the heavier the pressure, it pushes things down. It also puts more. It squeezes on the fish's belly, swim bladder, etc. Well, when the pressure is going down, they're able to eat more. Well, also, the smaller organisms are affected first, and what feeds on those is your shad and your bait fish. So as
Right.
that pressure goes down, they come up off the bottom. There's not as much pressure pushing them down. So you
Okay.
get all that
Yeah.
little food sources, the plankton and that are able to move more, which create a feeding frenzy for the bait fish, etc. Which now the bigger fish, their bellies are getting bigger because there's not as much pressure pushing on it. So they're hungry now. So they start eating the bait fish that are now feeding on the plankton that are now are coming up off the bottom because of less pressure. So it's a
Yeah,
whole.
Muskrat Creole did a really extensive show on that. If you watch that about the zooplankton and all that, dude, they got into really in depth in it, and that is one of the. I'm basing off. I'm stealing from them, so this is not from me in any way, shape, or form. But the zooplankton is the base of everything. Whatever affects it is what affects the bite.
Nightbot saying, if you ever want to get LG a present, he loves coffee mugs. Just saying. But yeah, so it's all, everything's all tied together. And
this is kind of funny, Danny. Rhonda here with fishing for Whiskers. She said, you're talking about you just go fishing, don't pay no attention to the pressures and all that. But she said, I send Danny the link every week. Every week I get the same the response. He said it's cold, raining, not a good day. I may not be out there. Then every week he pops in.
I wake up in the morning and I tell myself, you know what? You're not going today. You're not going today. And there's been so many times that I turn on the computer, pop STANday on, and within 20 minutes I'm going, yeah, we're going to go.
Absolutely. Well, you want to go hang out with your friends and, go fishing and how could you, it's hard to beat that.
Dude, it's STANday. And here's the thing. If you don't want to get trapped into going fishing, don't watch it because you can't watch it and not want to be there. You just cannot. I mean, you got to be there.
That's right.
LG Bass says, I awoke before Michelle, thus no coffee. Oh, the horror. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda.
Well, I'm sure. I'm sure we're behind on some kind of stand jig. Who got a stand jig this morning?
Oh, we had. Let's see. We had a couple of stand jigs. We had OG Shaun White started it with a 222. OG Shaun White. That's right. D Smithy. Oh, we lost 202 there. Hopefully he'll be back.
So we had OG, and we may have had something else.
We had D Smithy, and we had small water charters.
Right.
those were the three that I recall right now.
All right.
I did a little stand jig with no music, not quite the same,
What?
but
You're gonna have to have a backup.
not right now. There you go. There's the link for 202 to rejoin the panel. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, Rhonda.
Help me, Rhonda. We gotta get Danny in the band, man. He can sing.
I know. I heard.
Hey, Danny, when's the last time you touched a drum kit?
It's been a while. We've got a set of drums at the house that belonged to Stacia's brother,
Yeah.
who was killed in a car accident years
Aw.
ago, and they've been cased up ever since. And
Do you know what kind they are?
pearl.
Pearls? Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got a set of pearls here in the studio. Yeah, man. Cool. Do you have any cymbals?
He's got everything, man. But it's all boxed up and put in one room, kind of like that room is basically just sealed up with a lot of his stuff in it.
Oh, sure.
And he's been dead for, oh God, probably 20 something years.
Wow.
And none of that stuff's been touched.
Well, I wasn't trying to bring up a bad memory.
No. It's just something that she keeps, and I mean, it's just in there.
Well, I can understand. Hey, my wife has a pair of her dad's cowboy boots that she keeps in the closet. You know, he passed away, oh gosh, 25, maybe 28 years ago. She still has his old boots, cowboy boots. Pretty cool. But Sam, so tell me the reaction. I want to know the reaction of the Smith family when Stand 3 came through the door yesterday afternoon after that fishing event. Describe the household and what went down.
You would have thought there would have been a ticker tape parade, but no, we were so worn out. We were so stressed from that day. I think JG messaged me first, and I said, brother, I'm nauseous. Because I knew then they were at Baldwin Lake. I knew that they were at Baldwin or Lake Baldwin, Lake. I knew that the potential there is to any point there could have been 50 fish caught, those 3-pound fish.
Yeah.
At any point. So it was just, and then you catch another one and be like, okay. And then there started to be a couple of fish caught. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah. That's when you're watching your kids in any sport, baseball, football, basketball, dancing, whatever it is, you're nervous for them, and you want
Absolutely.
them to be able to succeed and be successful, and you got to be excited. But I made a comment in the show yesterday over on Palmetto Cat's channel. I said, he's showing no mercy. He's like the Karate Kid.
Yeah. Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai. No mercy.
Well, I mean, it's all over now, so I can disclose a few facts. But the Baldwin thing, that was a plan that was put into action 2 weeks prior, basically. Yeah. And we actually had a group chat between me, Jerry Parker, Darrell, Jody, Brandon from Fish Sizzle. We'd been communicating back and forth, and we had the master plan. But with all good plans, a monkey wrench can mess it up. And them not discharging water from that power plant for 2 days in a row and then not discharging on the day we showed up, that was our failing factor right there. It wiped us out because we had the perfect plan. And sometimes just one change can destroy a plan.
Oh, absolutely. It's fish.
If that power plant had been running that whole time, Stan would not be the winner. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
No way. Because we catch 16-inch fish at Baldwin. If you remember, we did the New Year's Eve Baldwin Bash, Jerry Parker show.
Got you back.
Dude, in 4 hours, we caught 140 fish.
202 back in the house.
My bad, guys. I don't know why my camera keeps cutting off. We out here.
Well, we
You
got
good?
you. We got you.
Awful glad to see you, 202.
It's raining, man. I got my little tent out today.
That's right. That's right.
202 was, I'm sorry, guys.
No, go ahead.
202 was fishing yesterday on the Whisker Bowl, and he caught a
It was
couple of,
rough.
but he didn't catch anything over 16 inches, so it didn't count. So it looked like he
Nope.
didn't catch any fish on the scoreboard, but that's not true. That boy caught some fish. I saw him catch them. Congratulations to you, 202, for catching a few fish. Sorry you didn't get any qualifiers. You know, our boy Dustin with Team Snagging Whiskers was out there fishing yesterday. Really glad to see him. You know, that would have to be hard on him with the weather change, and you know, being out there on the dock and getting everything out there. I think maybe his wife was with him yesterday.
Yep. Yep.
I went back to watch Brian B's show just to listen to Dustin and some of his comments and stuff like that. But I was really glad he was out there, and you know, my hat's off to you, man, for getting out there. But I don't want you to overdo it. You gotta let those bones heal.
And yep, there you go. Stand three is there. And that's right. That's right. We just we just a common man. We just a common man. And them bullies over there with them Tennessee people with that live scope, and
That's love scope.
you know, James with the Hughes craft, and we just a common man over here. We just a common man. And they tried to bring hard times. They trying to bring hard times on us, brother. You know, textile workers out of jobs, hard times going across the country. And those bullies over there getting together. They're trying to team up on the common man over here, but you know, they tried to make it so Stand 3 couldn't feed his kids. Now that's some hard times, brother. That's some hard times when you can't feed your kids. But you know, we felt the love out there. Stand 3 felt the love. You know, he just out there in his little John boat with no fish finder. That's the common man. That's the common worker man out there. And he felt the love from everybody out there, and he pulled through despite all the 222 anglers teaming up together against him, brother. And he felt the love. He felt the love. He brought it together, and he came out. And at the end of the day, through all the love of the common man out there, he fought the hard times. He fought the hard times, and he came out on top, brother. He came out as the reigning, defending, undisputed live fishing tournament league champion of the world.
Oh Lordy.
Stand 3.
Hey, you don't think he's a bit worked up, do you?
Yeah, I think he is, Danny. I believe some of that green room stuff was coming out of him, Danny.
There's something coming out of him, all right.
Yeah. Well, I got news for you, Catfish family. As the weeks go on, it's probably going to get worse.
Oh man! For those that don't know, that was a little common man. That was a little Dusty Rhodes, little old school wrestler.
Oh, absolutely. If you Stan knows a few things about wrestling.
That's right. That's right.
But you know, Stan 3 used a tactic yesterday that I've used to win a lot of tournaments, man. I mean, you got the people on the big rivers. You got the James, the Tennessee, the Mississippi, these huge rivers. And I've seen those rivers get absolutely destroyed and beaten by somebody in a small creek somewhere.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you back off into smaller water, it's just what you need to pull the win. You know what I mean?
But
I've done it myself a couple of times.
Good to see you, Sampy. Thank you.
Tony Harris is saying, "Oh my, this might never end."
Yeah, that was funny. Did you see what Tony said too when I was asking about tell me about what the household was like when he got home? And Tony put in there, I'm sure the front door was wider.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. Tony. Hey, that spot that Tony was fishing yesterday. Oh, that thing was cool, man. Did you see that, Danny? He had like all the sand and those all those trees and stuff flying around. He had a really cool.
Yeah, that he looked like he was on the deserted island. I was thinking of the weather started getting rough. And Tony ended up on just a 3-hour tour, and he ended up on the Gilligan's Island there.
Yeah. Oh, what a great spot, man.
That's right, Rowdy. That's right. And D says this is going to be the new sturgeon story. I can see it already.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh.
Well, we're
Sorry,
all
sorry,
going to have that on
I got a
our
little
course.
I got a little
The
in the
next
moment
league,
there.
I'll tell you, it's going to be tough.
You weren't supposed to do it yet.
Hey, I see Randy, old gray-haired Swan in here. Is it Swain or Swan?
Go
I
on
think
by
it's
spelling.
Swain.
Go on by
Swain.
spelling. I'm going to say Swain, but we had Lisa Swain and now Randy Swain. Thank you. Thank you. They've been popping in. Appreciate that.
I saw Randy in a chat last night. He was wanting to know if he could get some fishing lessons from Stan 3. And I told him, I said, go over to his YouTube channel and hit the subscribe button and hit him up.
Hey, I'm going to jump up and hop over here at Brandon's live real quick and help him do his intro real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
It was $5, Danny.
Stan 3 says, I like this story way much better than the sturgeon story, though. But you know what? Blessed to be having the family involved with both of them.
Yeah, it could be a lot worse, couldn't it?
Please look in descriptions. I'll have the knife. You know,
Absolutely. Sturgeon 2.0. Uncle Jeep. Uncle Jeep was, you know, I don't know if anybody noticed it or if it was just me, but Uncle Jeep, I didn't see the name Uncle Jeep in the chats yesterday. However, there was this troll guy.
Yeah, and I made a comment in there, and I said, "Was it?" Here, I'm on mute, Danny. Hang on.
I swear, one maple bacon donut, and I think I know.
Where is that coming from? There it goes. So I made a comment in there yesterday. I said, "Is this?" I said, "Is this troll person look like Uncle Jeep or sound like Uncle Jeep or something like that?" And I said, "Or is it just me?" But I tell you what, man, my hat's off to you, Jeep. I don't know where you come up with all that stuff, but you must have read a lot of books somewhere along the way.
That's right.
It's
Uncle
awesome,
Jeep
dude.
is awesome. And that, I tell you what, the troll was not extremely friendly to Stan 3 yesterday. The troll was
No, he was calling him out. He was calling some penalties on him.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, something about dropping the fish. That fish that he dropped was mad. Now, I want to tell you, that fish was not a happy camper when he got in that boat. But that was some really, really cool action there, Stan. You remember those last couple that not the last couple, but maybe like 16th, 17th fish he caught. When he hooked them, those fish came right to the top and started splashing. Then got, that's some really cool
That is
action.
definitely cool.
You don't see that a whole lot with catfish, but it shows that you're fishing pretty shallow.
There's Darrell out there, and Darrell can give it to himself too. So there he is. Look, he's the first loser in the chat. So when he gives it to you, he gives it to himself. So Darrell, another one sent a message last night.
What's so bad about being second?
Congratulating Stan 3, but I don't see anything wrong. To me, second is the next winner. That's just the way I see it. I just see it as, when you come in second, that's just the next winner. I bet Trophy Seekers. I bet Darrell is.
He said my butt is still hurting from the spanking.
I bet. Oh my gosh! I thought you were going to say from the travel and the cold and the boat. Oh my gosh!
Oh.
Don't make me pull out a common man again. Darrell saying he needs some extra padding for the chair today. Well, thank you for coming in, Darrell, and thank you for the message last night. That was awesome. Nightbot saying Rhonda must be here. I smell coffee. 73 awesome people out there today. So far today, it's been a tough bite. You got Timmy with the 5.5. All right, LG now has coffee ready. Caffeination has begun. So LG Bass is in there with the 0.22. Timmy's got the 0.22 for being the first one ready out there today. Stan 3 reminded us that he had on his 2 Stands Fishing bicycle shorts. Not that we want to see that for proof. He's got the 0.22. If anybody else out there in chat needs that 0.22, let me know. We'll get you on the 0.22 board. Oh, Lord, wife. What do you... Oh, my goodness.
Hey, Stan, she likes that boy.
I know. I'm telling you.
What? What do you say?
Well, yeah, so very fun day yesterday. Great job. Loved the idea with the 2 channels. We had a blast with that. Oh, you're good, Danny. You're good, Danny. You're unmuted.
Anymore. It's good.
Okay.
Don't pull no baby face act with me, Darrell. So that's pretty cool, Danny.
Yeah, man. I mean, Brandon goes above and beyond on editing. I mean, he may take 100 different shots for a B-roll and go through them meticulously one at a time and get it down to perfection. I'm telling you.
I tell you, it's called ADHD. That's just a good way to put it.
Well, there you go. There
Who
you
is
go.
this cat? Who is this cat, Danny?
Do what?
Who is this guy?
That is Brandon from Outdoors Unexpected.
Unsupervised.
Unsupervised. Man, I can always screw that up.
Is
I
he?
He's got
I got it,
ADHD
Danny.
and I've got Alzheimer's.
Yeah, from here to here, it doesn't go sometimes. It's hard to remember these
It's
things.
unsupervised. You think unsupervised would stick in my head because that's synonymous with me,
Hey,
he has several channels. The one I'm looking forward to checking out though is his eating channel. And what's the name of that one?
Garbage Disposal.
DaGarbageDisposal.
that's funny.
Garbage Disposal.
Yep, we had the link
I
out
mean,
there.
the guy ate a 12-pound pizza by himself. Come on.
Wow.
Well, and you know what? You can tell him that he's on the scoreboard on STANday. Outdoors Unsupervised.
0.22.
He's got the 0.22.
Fantastic.
There he is. Let's see. Rhonda had it before. Yes, he has Outdoors Unsupervised.
There you go.
Is the cooking channel. He's making a chili there on the bank. Got a whole kitchen set up out there with him.
Hey, Danny,
Dude, man, he's got the setup. I mean, he runs the drone, everything. It's crazy the how much he goes through to make a video is just blow your mind.
Danny,
I thought I carried a lot of gear down to the bank. Not even close. This guy brings everything to the kitchen sink, and sometimes I think he might drag it down here.
I used to make a lot of drone videos of real estate properties, and I would spend about an hour per minute of video. It took a long time to get it edited. Get in there and get all the camera settings and the color settings and the brightness and then get everything linked up, and it takes a long time to make just to make a 3.5 minute video, I'd spend anywhere from 8 to 9 hours on it. But I'm not trying to discourage people from making videos. I mean, that sounds discouraging, but you have to love it. You have to love to be able to get in there, use the software. Back when I was doing it, it didn't have to do subscriptions to things, editing software, but there's a lot of free softwares out there. It limits you some, but at the same time, you know, you can go make videos on your phone and all that. That's fine, you know, but to make a real high quality video that 4K or 1080p, you know, doesn't use as much data as 4K. It's hard to house all that. I mean, you have to have terabyte after terabyte to be able to house your videos. So, you know, these videos that you guys watch or I watch or whatever, it's hard. You don't really think about what goes on in the background, how they store that stuff, but it's pretty tough. But you know, again, it's all what you love and what you want to do.
Absolutely. And for those of us that sometimes just got to do it. I've been yeah, I'm going to do a video, and I tried to start doing it. And I'll get frustrated and say, all right, well, I'll do the live, or I'll do the shorts. And
yeah, because it's fast and it's easy. That's why so many people do TikTok. They can have a whole video up in about 3 minutes.
You know, and lives are relating on my strength. I can talk, but I'm working on the editing. That's why I'm doing some shorts. I'm working on how to get that stuff going, and that's going to be our next thing, is adding a lot more of the videos, the actual videos to it. There's the link for Darrell. We'll probably have Darrell up here in just a minute. Definitely big
Are you
shout
talking
out
about Darrell?
Darrell. Yep.
I'm telling
And
you right now, before he comes up here, he's going to blame everything on me. I'm just letting you know. He's blaming everything on me. He already did yesterday.
Well, there we go. We've got good morning, Ray. Good morning,
Morning.
Darrell.
Good morning.
How's it going today, Darrell? Ray, are you cast out and set up?
I just got casted out like 30 seconds ago.
All right. So it's anybody's game today. Timmy so far is in the lead with a 5.5 pound channel cat. So
Nice.
Welcome. So we're going to welcome Darrell up in here also. Darrell, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. I just wanted to come in here on live stream TV, YouTube TV, and tell Stan 3, congratulations. You beat some of the top anglers. You beat Fish Jizzle. You beat Austin. You beat some of the best. You beat Cool Cats. Wait a minute. You didn't beat TSO though, did you? Man. See, here's the thing. You should have been going against TSO. I had to go with Cool Cats and do what Cool Cats said. So next year, just letting you know, I'm coming for you. I'm coming hard. Your daddy's not going to be able to save you. You're not going to be able to hide behind some hole you had your neighbor dig out with a backhoe and throw 10,000 pounds of catfish in that hole just so you could win. It's over with, brother, because what are you going to do when TSO runs wild on you? You don't even want to act like that you know you won this thing on your own. We know how it works. You go out there and you gill net your catfish. You have a track hoe come in and dig out a gar hole just for the big fish. You go in there with a dip net and dip net them out. But it's coming. It's coming hard, and it's going to be all over when Darrell, the monster flathead catcher, comes in, and Woody Hondo comes flying your way. It's going to be over with. So hey, just shine that little cup up, get it ready, because you're going to hand it over to me, brother. It's all over with. Now then.
Nightbot, get your weight up. For Shizzle's out there. That for Shizzle guy. It's getting deep in here.
hey, Stan, that was off the top rope, just like a professional wrestling. Wonder where that comes from.
I don't know. I thought I did a pretty good job with my promo, but
yeah. don't know. Were you doing the dusty roads?
He beat the crap out of me in chat. I was like, well, I gotta come back hard because the man's done. You know, he put the sleeper hold on me, and I was down on the mat. He had me, and I had to just fight back.
Stan 3 says, "Oh man, where do you find these guys?"
Hey, you guys have no idea how lucky you are, because you have the option whenever Darrell starts that rant that you can just turn off the computer or the phone or whatever. I had to listen to this live and in person yesterday. There was no get away from it.
Hey, was there any difference in person than I am on the YouTube, Danny?
Do what?
I said, am I any different in person than I am on YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
No, he's a pain in the butt and crazy as a balloon.
Yeah. That's what you got to love about Darrell, man. He's always the same.
Darrell is what Darrell is. What you see is what you get.
That's it. Isn't it wonderful?
Fortunately.
That's what.
Right. Good morning, Miss Skipjack. Cindy in the house. Good to see you.
Oh, baby, yeah, that was fun. I tell you, it was a long trip though. I was wore out. We got home at like 12:30. I'm
glad, you know what, the fishing aside, I'm glad you made that trip, Darrell. It was really good seeing you yesterday.
We had a good time, but I felt like I was cheating on my river. I was like, yeah, I had to go by that. I had to go by the Tennessee River in Chattanooga to get up there. And I was like, I asked Woody, I was like, I'm sorry, old girl, I'm cheating on you. Yeah, Lee, going up there like that. I was like, well, these guys want to go. I'm going with them, but I was cheating on my river, man.
Yesterday taught me one thing: depend on your home waters.
Oh man, he was fishing up a creek. He wasn't even on the James River.
Nope, that was on the mouth. Well, I don't know what it is. The Tennessee Lake people.
It was up a creek.
With the creek. Y'all not have any creeks there.
Look, he was up a creek where somebody took a backhoe and dug up for his grandson to go out there and catch fish every time he dropped the line in the water.
Yeah, the sad part is that we were less than a mile from the Kaskaskia River. We could have taken their boats over there. Parker could have took his boat over there, because the night before, Parker caught over 20 fish, and we're talking like 51, 43, 42 pounders. The night before, he caught over 20 fish in a short period of time, just about a mile or less from where we were fishing at.
Danny Stone, do we have to bring that up because somebody left me on the bank that night?
I know it.
Did you see that where I asked him to come take me fishing? And what was his answer? Oh,
he dumped you like a hot potato, man. I know it.
I felt like a fish whip whenever I asked him that. You could see him just.
Parker did you dirty, man.
That was so wrong. Talking about come up here. We're going to fish Friday night from out here on the locking down. And I sent a text, come get me. And what was the next text? Oh, I've already got 3 of us in the boat.
I got too many people on my boat. I don't have room for you. That's what he told you, isn't it?
Exactly. Can you believe that, Stan? I drove 10 hours up there to get thrown out of the boat.
You know what? Stan 3 wouldn't even do that to you. He would have even took you on the boat.
Mm-hmm.
But what he had took me to the grandson's fishing hole. That's all I need to know.
That's when you put one of the guys out of the boat and say, hey, I fish with you all the time. I've got somebody super special come up all the way from Georgia, and I need to make room for him. So sorry, you're going to have to get out on the bank and make room for this guy. But did Parker do that? No. What's up with that? And Parker's one of my best friends, man. But Darrell, I know how he did you, brother. I'm with you.
He got me, didn't he?
He did.
3 is saying,
I was the only one out of all them that made a trip up there going, I want to fish tonight. And everybody's going, well, I'm tired. I'm all right. I'm like, man, I drove 10.5 hours and we're not going to fish. I got up there at like 5 o'clock, plenty of time to go fishing. And we go sitting in the dang hotel room from 6 o'clock. What did I tell you? They all acted like they were on probation and had to have a dang ankle band on them, had to be in their hotel room by 6 o'clock or they were going back tail or something. I was like, holy smokes. I started checking her legs just to see if they had ankle bracelets on.
It's bad.
And then Parker's like, well, I'm sorry, Darrell, but my boat's full.
It was the first time in my life that I ever felt sorry for Darrell. Ever.
And then after the tournament's over with, I go, let's go get something to eat. And everybody's, oh, I got to go. I was like, man, did I not take a bath or something? Do I stink? Oh, man. Anyway, it was good
Yeah,
to see.
I got out there like he was fixing to set my truck on fire. I left.
But I did get to go rub Black Betty for some good luck, boys. So look out next
He
week.
did get to see Black Betty and the whole Black Betty for a minute.
I talked to her too. She wanted to go home with me.
Probably why she ain't catching nothing today, Darrell, because I told him, I said, what's different about fishing Baldwin yesterday was they said, is the wind blowing the wrong way? I said, yeah, that's a factor. They said, well, the power plant shut down, it ain't running. I said, that's a factor. They said, Darrell's here. I said, we ain't gonna catch nothing.
Oh, we caught a boatload of little 12-inch channel cat. If every fish,
That was the channel cat I got was like 6 inches.
if every fish we caught would have counted, then 3 would have been back at his mama's apron string, crying, wiping his tears.
Yeah.
We had 14 fish that didn't even count because somebody put it was a numbers game, but we still had to catch a certain length.
You can't even try to claim those were catfish. Come on now.
Stan,
Look this big. That's not catfish.
Stan, wait a minute. Do you remember the tournament where you were skunked out and you put a night crawler on and caught a .22 catfish that time and counted it? Do we remember
That's because
that?
there was a small fish award. I ended up winning $75 for that, targeting that fish.
They go, this is going to be a numbers tournament. And then they put a length on it. And then they said, if you throw a catfish back, you get 1 point. Well, I threw 14 catfish back and they wouldn't even give me a point.
Boom, 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 boom.
Tell me I didn't get cheated. Mama said that I got cheated.
You know what? After hearing all this, Stan 3 says, you know what? I was only 100 yards out of the main channel. Y'all were 12 hours in completely different states and bodies of water.
I was in Grandpa's pond for his grandson, stocked with 100 where his grandson could go out there and catch a fish every cast, and claimed you were in a tournament. You were in a slaughter. You cheated. You know you did.
And that was one of the other reasons why. That was one of the other reasons that I was not in the boat.
It's because y'all would have sunk it in that little hole. He was 100 yards. He was more like 100 feet because that's as far as you could have drove that big old boat by itself.
The shizzle says James lost the whole tournament league by 0.1 pounds. Woo.
Hey, if you know what, if it had been Brandon going against the Tennessee River, we'd have had it wrapped up the tournament before, and we wouldn't even be talking about this. So
and that's right. Stan 3 says, how do you score an extra point if you don't score a touchdown? You meet
look,
ball?
dude, it said all the tournament rules said to release a fish was 1 point. They just decided to throw some more stuff in there. Didn't matter if the 14 points wasn't going to help anyway, but it was something to cry about. You know what I mean?
Next year, I think
if it gives you any idea how our day is going to go today, yesterday we fished the Whisker Bowl. Today we're fishing in the Salad Bowl.
They made this tournament where we would lose it. Last year there was no lengthwise. No, we get started up there.
No, there was. It was 16 inches last year.
You don't look. This is my story. I'll tell it the way I want to. You sit there.
All right. If you want to tell it wrong, go ahead. You're more than welcome.
You let me in here now. You take.
Oops.
Oh, wait. We're having technical difficulties. Look, it's supposed to be a numbers game.
Fish
No
on.
link.
All
Oh,
right, Timmy. Now we're a fishing show again.
yeah, put it on him.
Yeah, I won't be catching anything here today. I got so much grass floating down, it's ridiculous.
Shut up. Somebody's got a fish on.
We got Doug out there. Rebel River Cat's with us. Skipjack Cindy. Oh, what did Steve
What's down,
say?
Cat?
Those are some nice rods. What kind of rods are they?
I'm jealous of those rods.
They look good, don't they? It keeps them clean too, unlike Black Betty. I told Black Betty if I owned her, I'd buff her up.
Yeah. Ooh, goody.
Oh, another nice channel.
Wow.
Steve Ransom said, what are you talking about, Darrell? Stand 3 was using bigger bait than the fish y'all were catching.
Hey, that don't have anything to do with it. Now you stay out of this, Steve.
Wow, he's fat.
That's a nice fish there, Timmy.
Good job.
Pretty count, Cat. Pretty count.
Cover your bait up.
Now he'll open his mouth. Open up. How am I supposed to weigh you? Shut your mouth. Come on.
All right, Lisa Swain, thank you. We'll see you later.
Come on. Gotcha.
Hey, Stan, how many people come in and congratulated you yesterday? You and Stan 3. How many went to a personal message and congratulated you?
You did.
Did anybody else? Did anybody else send you a personal message and congratulate you?
JG did.
There we go.
But anybody involved with
4.3.
it, no, that was it. Hold on, Timmy. Hold on. Let me get your solo layout again.
4.3.
All right.
Wow, that weighs the total weight of all 12 fish we caught yesterday. And then your son.
Nice fish.
I come in and congratulate you. I was the only one that did, and then your son beats me up like I'm just a streetwalker or something.
He's a little skinny guy.
So Timmy.
I don't blame you, Stan 3. I'd be on me too.
Timmy is 9.8.
Thank you. Hi, Tom.
Yeah, and but moving forward to next year, obviously I think you're going to see some of the same people that were in it this year. You're obviously going to see some new people already sponsored league next year, FOA. Our Freddie, Nina, Alana, Trey, the FOA family, they already sponsored the fishing tournament league, live fishing tournament league for next year. So already a first place prize of $1,000 for whoever wins it.
Awesome.
Supposed to be more.
Yeah. I know of 2 others that's going to do it for it's over with. We've got to get some.
One of the big things I think is that it's supposed to be that you're able to be fishing in the you'll be able to fish in. You shouldn't be able to get locked out of many tournaments. Everybody's going to be able to fish the tournaments, so that's a pretty big thing.
That's good.
Yeah, and you mentioned yesterday too with the Whisker ball. He thinks next year he'll probably lower that weight for the 10 points because you get you know 16 inches or over. That's touchdown. Release is 1 point, and then yesterday he had it set at 30, and that would have been the catch 6 points, release 1 point, and then the over 30 was a field goal, so it would have been a 10-point fish. But I think he mentioned yesterday maybe about dropping that to 20 pounds for next year, and that probably make it a little more exciting because there was a few 20s caught.
Oh, absolutely.
Let's see who caught those few 20s. I think it was Stan 3 that caught 2 or 3 of the 20s that were caught.
Stan 2, are you being a heel? Don't make me.
Might be.
You
No,
know,
I'm
CatCon.
the common man. Y'all would heal. Y'all would heal ganging up on poor little on stand 3, just the common man out there with no electronics
Dude,
in that
he
little
was
bitty John boat. But that's
on.
all we can afford. We're the common man.
He
Y'all
was.
got us all out of work. Can't
He,
feed
See,
our kids.
I was
did,
thinking yesterday that he should up the length too. I think 16 inches is too short.
here's
A
the
touchdown shouldn't be so easy to get.
look here. Look here. This came from Stand 3's own mouth. What they said, how deep is that place? Well, this is not really a they said this is not a natural made hole here. And when you that was his own words. Now I'm not putting words in because this is not a natural made hole in this creek. They went over there with a backhoe, dug a big 100-yard round hole there, stocked it full of
There
fish,
was
put up nets where they couldn't get out of there,
there
starved them
was
for a day.
one fish bigger caught. Mike Greenwell did have the biggest fish. I think it was
Here we go.
28.
28.
See,
Stand 3 had a
Close.
mid-20s
It
and
was close.
a 22-pounder. He caught he had the most fish and the most weight yesterday. So that's
they
all I'm saying.
interrupted me. Stan, you know you can't talk over each other on these things. Why are you
But I don't.
As I'm gonna get out of here. I was just having fun with you. Congratulations, y'all did.
Good
Y'all
to
just
see you, Darrell.
but next year I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that home with me.
We will see. We will see. I think we retaining that belt because
You wasn't even in the boat in half the tournaments, and it was called Team
it doesn't
Stand.
matter. Doesn't matter. That's I get to live vicariously through that. I am the advocate. By the way, my name is Stan 2, and I am the advocate for the reigning, defending, undisputed, inaugural live fishing tournament league champion of the world. Stand 3.
I gotta go.
little
What did
Paul
y'all think
Heyman
about
action
all
there
that?
for those that didn't catch that.
I see Ray in here today with the fish heads. How you doing, Ray? Is that boy with you this morning?
No, they're at the grandparents. I actually had to sneak out of the house to come over here.
Oh, you came around the back door, huh?
We're doing some Super Bowl stuff, making wings. We're actually going to do a live stream from the house a little bit later today, but I had to come out here and throw some lines in.
Well, really glad to have you on STANday. We really appreciate you taking the time and coming out here.
Literally took the golf cart over here.
Nice.
That's fishing there, boy.
That
That's
man's
life.
got it made, baby.
I've never caught a catfish in this lake, so I don't even know if there's any in here.
They probably are. Well, good to see you, Ray. I hope you guys we'll try to check you out a little later from the live stream.
Yeah, we're doing some fried chicken and fried wings and stuff, and we made a special batter for it, so we're just going to go live for a little while we make the food before the game.
Nice. That's going to be cool beans.
We'll have the boys back by then.
Awesome. That's right. And let's not forget the Live Fishing Tournament League was more than just one tournament yesterday. There was weight tournaments. There was number tournaments. There was you've got to know and be able to catch fish in many different conditions to win the amount of tournaments that Stand 3 had won. There was more than just one tournament. So that was a great idea. It's only going to grow from there, and we're looking forward to next year already.
Yeah, imagine how pumped up I was when this first began, because I think the very first tournament that qualified for the league was the Sabotage tournament but that's the one I won. So right off the bat, I was on the leaderboard, and I stayed there for a little while till Tony Harrison knocked me off. But man, when you throw tournaments out there where you got to do stupid stuff while you're fishing, man, you guys ain't got a chance. I'm taking those.
Oh yeah, Danny's going to win the stupid stuff.
Well, and
I'm gonna win the dumb ones.
Big shout out to Danny for the one of the first tournaments that I fished with Danny in was the Iron Cat.
Iron Cats.
The Iron Cat. Gosh
Walmart
darn it! What was it?
Challenge.
The Walmart Challenge.
Yep.
Nobody else fared so well in that except for Danny. So
I was the only one that caught a fish. They said it was the shortest Iron Cat tournament they'd ever had. It only lasted 4 hours.
yeah, it definitely wasn't the first one, which was the longest one that was ever done at 44 hours or 42 hours.
44 hours long.
Which was a lot of fun. as one of the two people that fished that long. Lenny's saying time to do laundry. We got 71 awesome people out there still. We got Mike Chavez with us. Appreciate you, Mike. Mike sharing the news that he won't be able to make it to CatCon this year. Make sure you send some, keep your thoughts and prayers with Mike and Mama out there. That's right. That's right. Yeah, I think the only fish over 20 pounds were caught by Mike Greenwell and Stand 3 yesterday. So we got Ray from Fish Head Videos saying he's going to be live this afternoon, getting some food ready for the Super Bowl. So far today, Lorelo's just coming in. Timmy is in the lead with 9.8. He's got 2 channel cats today, which brings the total for the year up to 7 channel cats for the year. He's at 9.8 today. 2 beautiful channel cats, man. And the .22s today, you got Timmy out there for being... At first, I thought it was going to be just the Timmy and Stan show today for a while. Then LG Bass, even LG Bass when he came in, didn't have his coffee, so it took a minute for LG to get his .22 today. And then, of course, we got Brandon, who is outdoors unsupervised. He's cooking a chili behind Danny there. Check out Outdoors Unsupervised. He's got the .22 for bringing the whole kitchen, including the kitchen sink, out there on the bank, making a chili out there. And, of course, we got Danny with the .22 for making it out there again. And as soon as he was popping in, that's when Timmy caught his first fish. There's laughing catfishing. Thomas, how's it going? We were just talking about the first Iron Cat. Speaking of the first Iron Cat.
Yeah, that first Iron Cat's the one that caused Palmetto to have to change the rules.
Yeah, that was he didn't realize that people would be willing to fish live for days without sleeping. David,
Dan, did you win that? Did you win that? Did you win that term where they were talking about fishing for days?
Sharita won that one.
Yeah, we were.
That's a touchy subject.
Yeah, we made it to the very end. She was in it to win it. There you go.
Yeah.
But,
there were no draws.
She was definitely in it to win it.
Well, you can have it.
Yeah, I think Sharina outsmarted them all because I think she was fishing in her backyard.
You know something? Did anyone catch a fish yesterday other than a catfish to get 2 points? I don't remember if they did or not. Because I made a comment in there about, hey man,
I don't think
there's a bait rod over the side.
I don't think any other species were caught, were they?
No, I think the closest was, and it's funny because we have never had a turtle bite ever on the James River, and here it is February, and Stand 3 hooked into had a massive snapping turtle right at the boat, and it let go somehow. So that would have been the closest to the extra 2 points.
Yeah, well, yeah, you don't want no big snapping turtle in the boat with you. I'm telling you.
That don't bother me none.
Oh, now, Danny, you're
Palmetto did confirm that turtle would have counted for the extra points.
That's right.
Yeah, a few more points.
Yeah, I've and that was probably I was the one that always handled the.
I'll be right back.
I was the one that always handled the catching the snapping turtles. I've got pictures of me holding some big snapping turtles with all the kids around there, and you just gotta. You just gotta. If you haven't had any experience dealing with them, don't.
Mm-hmm. That's why I don't go to the ponds around here and stuff anymore and fish, because you catch more turtles than you ever catch fish.
That's right. Definitely big shout out to Serena winning the inaugural Iron Cat. That's a tough word to say. Inaugural. Right? That's a tough one.
There's about 1 million turtles in this pond right here. They're not messing with my bait.
Boy, Ray, you could definitely tell you got that Florida down there. I love
it's still pretty green.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess yeah. I'm guessing they don't hibernate down there at all, do they?
Let's take a look at this. There you go. We got you on the full screen.
The other night in this exact spot, Dylan caught his PB bluegill on a live stream we were doing.
Oh, awesome.
We weighed up this bluegill. It was 1.1 pounds on the scale.
Holy
big boy.
That's good for him. Tell him we said congratulations.
It would have been my PB too.
That's a monster bluegill, I'll tell you what. Oh, you're crazy.
Yeah, you could lip it, hold it like a bass. Thing was like that big.
Yeah, when you're lipping bluegill, that's a big bluegill.
Yeah, it is pretty out here today though. Nice and calm. Water's smooth. It's like 72 degrees.
Stan 3 saying I saw a video about down there. You probably want to, a lot of times need to chase the shade down there for catfish. Makes sense.
Well, in the summertime, they kind of go to sleep for a couple months.
Great to see Mike Chavez out there cased. We are at the, what do we got, about 50 minutes left?
Yeah, I actually have my live scheduled for an hour after STANday ends today. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in there and bump that back till it'd be 12 o'clock my time. But I'm going to bump it back another hour, because what I'm going to do is hang around here with Brandon until he gets his chili done. I'm going to eat a bowl of chili. Then I'm going to move. And I'll start my live an hour after that. Because, I mean, I'm not going to catch anything here, guys. I got so much grass floating through here, you could feed a herd of cattle with it. But I'm definitely going to stick around for this chili. But I'm also going to do my live this afternoon. I'm just going to bump it back an hour. So it'll be 1 o'clock my time, 2 o'clock Eastern.
There you go.
There you go.
Hey, Stan,
Yeah,
I went out here.
I'm going to edit that and move that back 1 hour.
All right.
I went back into the Palmetto Cats stream yesterday and found the scoreboard right here at the end of the stream.
Oh, yeah.
I want to bring that up and let you talk about that just for a second, if you want to.
Yeah, great idea. Great idea. All right, here we go. So there we go. You can see. You can see right there. There's the official scoreboard from yesterday. You got there. Danny got his got the point in there. We'll have the I think the official rankings for the Live Fishing Tournament League will be announced at
the CatCon. Yeah.
At CatCon. But Danny got his point in there for catching the qualified fish. We had Outdoor Wicked Adventures, I think, making the first live fishing appearance here in the community on a tournament. And brought his lovely wife Alyssa with him. Went and picked her up. Let's see. Then you had Fashizzle out there at Baldwin Lake with 3. Tony Harrison on his deserted island after the 3-hour tour with three touchdowns for 21 points also. Then we got Greenwell Fishing. Caught 4 fish, 28 points. He had the biggest fish of the day. I think it was 28 pounds. Then it goes to Mac 10 from the bank. Big Mac out there. Fishes STANday with us a lot. He got 5 fish from the bank for 35 points. Fish and Fever, 49 points. 7 fish. And great job to him. He moved a few times, and he caught them in. That was a tough bite where he was at. Not a lot of fish in that area. But he pulled out 7 fish, so good job to him.
Without a doubt, Stan, the thing that I really loved about the tournament more than anything else yesterday was seeing Dustin get back out there and fish with us.
Absolutely. That's right, Jeep. So then we had Cool Cats fishing with 84, caught 12. That was Cool Cats and Darrell and Jody out there fishing. They got 12 qualifying fish, 84 points. And then 2 stands fishing, stand 3 with 20 fish, 140 points. He caught a couple of them in the 20s. He had over 200. He caught over 200 pounds of fish yesterday. So nice job there. And that's it. There it is. And that's the Whisker Bowl. I think you'll see a lot more people fishing next year in that.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a lot more.
It was fun doing the 2 different channel thing. What's going to be great about that is the 2 different channels. JG, do you still have the thumbnail that Stan3 had sent you?
Yeah. Let me pull that up.
Yeah, I was also curious on the stats on the 2 different channels. If that worked out any good for one channel or the other, or do they both average about the same? Time watch, viewers, all that stuff. I'm kind of curious how that worked out. Anybody look at that yet?
Not yet, because it takes the 2 days. You get some of the results in, but it takes 2 days for the final stats to come in. But I know Palmetto's the bigger channel. I know he had 100 and some in there watching. People were going back and forth. I know a lot of people from Palmetto's went to Brian's and vice versa, and did the thumbs up over there. I know 150 thumbs up on Palmetto's yesterday.
Yeah, I was kind of curious. I wonder how how that affects like the algorithm and stuff, because like people bouncing in and out, go watch this for 3 seconds, 10 seconds, and go back to the other one for 2 minutes, go back to the other one for an hour, go back to the other one for 30 minutes. Like, I wonder if that affected anything numbers wise, like in the YouTube verse, on whether that hurt or helped by people going in and out, back and forth.
Yep, and that's that's something. There it is. There's that's something that we're gonna test out here. There's Stan3 put this thumbnail together. Boat team versus team bank. Danny a couple weeks ago brought this up on STANday. And the bank team is going to be here on Two Stands channel. We're going to have a team of bank anglers. Like I said, Danny had brought the idea up, and we're going to go ahead. Warren Farley said he had both shows on full time. There's Danimals out there. How's it going, Dan? Yakshore Outdoors. How you doing? But we're going to have the bank team here on Two Stands channel, and the boat team is going to be hosted over there on JG's channel. So we're going to do that here. And same thing, you can check that out. And they were able to pull up. We're going to be able to do the same thing. I'll have my laptop going, so we'll be able to pull up them and back and forth, so people can go back and forth and troll. Like I said, I was surprised Uncle Jeep. I didn't see Uncle Jeep. I saw Troll. But I don't know. They say it looked like similar to Uncle Jeep. I'm not sure, but so great idea, Danny. And we're gonna get that done here. Bank versus boat. One channel, the bank team. Another channel, the boat team, and see how that goes. Uncle Jeep said Brian B channel had 0 fish for like the first hour or two. It was Make It Look Easy or Greenwell who caught the first fish. Yeah, so that, there's different things to factor into it. There was how many fish were being caught, et cetera, et cetera. Palmetto's channel bigger than Brian B's channel, but it's about trying to get the most people involved. And if you've got more people that want to fish than can be on one channel, that's the way to do it. And I think it works good for, like the tournaments that we're doing 3 or 4 weeks to try to let everybody fish in it. This way they can all be on one weekend at the same time. So
one thing I noticed about that yesterday, Stan, there's certain channels out there that do their talk shows, and they'll have it split, like on each of their channel, like Creole and Muskrat do that. It's on both their channels at the same time. Now, a lot of times on a talk show or something, you can see the difference in numbers from one channel to the other. But when you're doing the tournament like that, one thing I noticed yesterday is there'd be people on Palmetto's watching his, and they couldn't take it. They would want to know, what's the other guys doing? And they kept jumping over there and checking it out, and they'd jump back and forth. And a lot of people just had it running on 2 devices.
Mm-hmm.
But because it was a tournament, both channels were getting a lot of attention, because you couldn't stand to be on one channel and not know what was happening on the other. You know what I'm saying? And that caused them to jump over there and look and see, and then they'd jump back, and it was just a musical chairs of channels yesterday.
Well, speaking of that, there's Brian B right there. What's up, bro? How's it going? yo, you fart sniffers.
I wish I had watched yesterday. All I did was take the boat out and get skunked for crappie.
Shirley said she had Brian B on the big screen and Kevin on the phone. Yeah, and the fact that it was a tournament, I think a lot of it, the more success will be with the more people that are involved with it. And if you get more people involved, and then it can split into different channels, and more people be involved. If it's a certain number, it's kind of hard then to split it up into different things. But when you've got that many people, you can split it out, and it, like Danny was saying, people are jumping back and forth because it's the demand is there.
So one of the
you watch the bass tournaments, because I was watching like the Bass Master Preview yesterday, the Bassmaster Elite stuff, and you see how they do it on TV. They have, you know, just a couple dudes in the studio, kind of like you and JG, but then they just keep pulling up each individual fisherman and talking about them as they're catching fish in their locations, and just kind of bounce all over the place and stuff like that. And
what I
was just kind of thinking about how like the two channels is actually kind of the same, but I think it might be maybe a little better.
Well, there's one problem with that though, because there's been some of our tournaments we've had where there'd be multiple people yelling fish on at the same time, and then you got to decide which one am I going to, you know?
Yeah.
We've had tournaments where Brian B did a tournament not long ago where everybody on the screen was yelling fish on, and you're sitting there going, I don't know what to do.
So here's something different that I don't see a lot of our catfish family doing is, so one of the really cool things is that I'll be able to broadcast in one of the screens the other channel. So it'll look something like this. So you can see where here's STANday going on. So I can bring the other channel up, and then we can still all, and I can bring in sound on this too. So where Kevin was bringing his up in StreamYard yesterday, it went to a screen like Stan had right there, and then, but it was, I mean, it worked and it looked great. Don't get me wrong, but I'll be able to do it just as another screen,
right?
Which is going to be cool. It does make the people small, but you can kind of see what's going on, and if somebody's catching fish, I can, make it bigger. It's all a learning curve, but
absolutely. And like I said, as as I gotta change my layout here. We gotta go back to this.
There you go.
Yeah, and on the phone, it's, that's where I got to get the laptop going and have it set up, because as we're doing, it's one thing if you're doing STANday and you got the amount of anglers we have and 2 hosts, but when you start doing more than that, you need the computer, because the laptop, for different layouts, you get custom layouts, you can do different things that on the phone you just can't do. And then when you get like what JG has with the boards and all that stuff, that's even more. So that's right. Yeah, you got that queued up, JG?
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm going to read Darrell's thing here, and we're going to get a response for that. Where did it go? Darrell wanting points, champion. Can I get a heck yeah? I got crickets, Darrell. I got crickets. I don't know. Awesome. But yeah, great job yesterday. It was Brian B and Palmetto. Great finish to the live fishing tournament league. Great tournament. And the double channel thing or triple channel thing, if you get some tournaments, there may be a bunch of people involved. As it grows, you never know. So you may have 3 or more channels.
Mm-hmm.
And, and I know that there is some people out there that are concerned about, money prizes and things like that. There's still going to be, the community tournaments like and the things like STANday and Jody's show, where we're out here fishing with your friends for fun, and we'll be doing new and creative things, and you're still going to have those people that aren't going to want to get involved with the points tournament, the league and stuff. You're still going to have these shows and these outlets like this here for those type of things also. So it's going to be, it's just expanding one portion of the community and bringing more people into it. So
And one of the things that I'm trying to do personally for the, is that I am trying to improve all streams. I'm trying to push the boundaries of what we're doing. I'm trying to find new software, find new ideas, and push it. Um, that it's just going to improve the quality of the future of our live catfishing streams as technology advances. So I want y'all to know that I am working on that, and I'm trying to make it better. I don't know what it is about me. I don't usually normally sit around and just go with go with the norm. I'm always pushing boundaries, and that's just kind of my personality. But hopefully, it'll be good.
well, and that's part of your entertaining a musician, the JG Hill Studio part of it. So that's we're having a blast with that, and I'm learning a lot and trying to grow with that as well. So that's love that.
Yeah,
opportunity.
I was actually watching the tournament yesterday in VR, in my VR headset on a massive freaking screen. It was pretty cool.
Absolutely.
Oh, really?
Now, Kevin yesterday was broadcasting 1080, so that makes a huge difference. Where we're broadcasting at 720, Stan's broadcasting at 720 here, which with the smaller screens that we have going here, I don't think you can tell a huge difference unless you're on a really big screen. If you get over 47 inches, that you're watching television or watching these live catfishing tournaments, then the 1080 makes a big difference. But it also makes a big difference on how YouTube pushes your streams. The algorithms will push the videos more out to more people at a higher quality video resolution.
Yeah, I highly suggest that if anybody has the VR headsets, definitely pull up YouTube VR and watch like YouTube videos and stuff on a theater size screen, and watch like the fishing tournaments or the fishing shows.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check into that. Not that I have any of it, but I think that's a pretty cool thing.
It's pretty cool.
Man, I tell you what, I wish you guys could smell this chili cooking right now, because it is. Oh my God, dude!
Get the
I'll
phone,
tell you, if
Daniel.
that smell gets down in the water, the catfish are going to start crawling up on the bank.
That's right. You're going to need a little sample size to dip your baits in before you cast it out. And
well, that fish ain't getting none of this chili.
Fish Hizzle says, I don't think Darrell will be in our age bracket next year. I didn't know he was in our age bracket this year. He's even older than us old guys. That's right. Daniel's moving into the new place. That he was busy loading the 2 trucks and a 16-foot trailer. Trying to get moved out of the storage unit. Brandon said he votes not it for being Darrell's Joey next year.
I always have a hard time committing to any sort of like established thing because of how crazy everything is, like work and the kids and doing everything else and trying to be on YouTube. I never know what I'm going to be able to do. Like your boat versus bank thing looks awesome, but I'm pretty sure that's the weekend we're going to be up north trout fishing. So
oh, there you go.
There's always something.
Brian B is saying Darrell has to fish senior only tournaments next season. Well, that's good. Darrell will be up there fishing against me, and I'm going to whoop him. I'll whoop him. That's right. Nightbot wants to thank everyone for coming to STANday today. We got 82 awesome people out there watching STANday. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We appreciate that. The numbers have been growing each and every week. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We love being out here fishing with our friends. Even if I'm at home, I still feel like I'm out there fishing with my friends. And if you want to join us up here, If STANday grows and grows, we may have to switch to that 2-channel thing every Sunday. So you never know. But you can email me at the number 2, that's 2standsfishing@gmail.com to fish on future STANdays. And we will definitely get you the link, tell you how to get up here. And it's great for people if you like going out fishing and you haven't really done a live. It's a great way to get that kind of first experience doing that.
Yeah, because there's no pressure. It's
right.
There's no pressure, and you can get your phone dialed in, get your battery backups, figured out, your camera angle, all that, what works best for you. This is a great place to do all that.
Like Ray hasn't had a lot of experience with lives and stuff, but look, he's got his. There you go.
I got one.
Got the backup there. He's got the poles are in view right in the center. He's in the screen so you can see who's talking to you. He's you're getting all the 101 type stuff. It's there, So that's some of the things that people don't think about. So great job there. You got Timmy.
Appreciate it.
Timmy's setup. He loves focusing on his setup there. And that works out great for Timmy, the way that he does his shows, his lives. The focus on the poles, I mean, he couldn't have that centered any better. Timmy loves to do that. And then when he's involved with it, he'll be talking to people behind the scene. And when he catches the fish, you can see it's centered right there. And he does a great job with that's what works for him. So Timmy does a great job with it. Catches a bunch of fish. I love watching Timmy's shows.
And those rods look amazing.
Yeah. What rods you got there, Timmy?
Those are the Mad Cats Storm.
There you go. Now I know Timmy, and we're a big believer. We have a lot of us have updated rods and all that stuff. But Timmy, when he started, kind of like us, we were using old school the Catfish ugly sticks. I know Timmy, your rod of choice when you were going was the
Berkeley Big Game.
Berkeley Big Games white rods, $25 at Walmart. And we saw Timmy catch a bunch of fish on those. So
I think I got them. Yeah, I gave those to Kelly. I think I got those for like $19 on online somewhere or something.
There you go. So if if you're just getting going and you want to try it out, you can get some of those rods like that, and you can get started. And
now I got the.
You were talking earlier about Darrell, being the senior citizens group now and everything. I did a show last year, just one show called Old Farts Fishing. I did that with Steve Adams, and I'm thinking we're probably going to do another episode of Old Farts Fishing this year at some time. You'll have to, I'm going to say 50 or above, on it. But if we have to do that in the summertime because most of us can't fish in the winter because our arthritis flares up really bad.
Oh my goodness!
That's right.
You make sure you send me an invite to that, Danny. I'm in it. I'm in it to win it.
We're definitely. I've still got the thumbnail. I'll reuse that thumbnail.
There you go.
We'll probably do another episode of Old Farts Fishing, but you got to be 50 or older to get in it. It's just hanging out and fishing together. But I'll set that up and we'll do it when it gets warmer.
We'll do a little preview of that. What? Huh? A bite? I got one on. 1 second. Let me get. What?
The senior fishing day.
Uncle G was saying
I did that. I did that show with Steve Adams, and man, we had a blast. And Steve actually caught a fish on the show. It was amazing.
For the Old Farts Fishing League right here.
There you go. Like I said, I had that exact reel when I was a kid.
Hey, Stan, I'm real excited about something here, and I think this deserves a jig. I want to do a Stan jig because we've got 85 awesome people watching this show. And we can't thank you enough. So Stan and I are going to do a jig, and anybody else in there that wants to do a jig with us. So here we go.
Thank you, everybody. 85. Awesome people. Thank you for coming in. Hey. All right.
We just can't thank y'all enough for coming in here. I hope that put a smile on your face.
Absolutely. Wabash Nate, apparently not a Dolphins fan. Well, that's it. And like we said, Sunday mornings, that's what it's about. We're having a little competition, friendly competition out here, but we're also working together. Right now, the goal is 5,000 pounds for STANday. We are just over the 200 mark, so we've got some catching up to do. I know that we're going to miss a couple of STANdays throughout the year. It's just going to happen. I know coming back from CatCon, we'll probably miss that one because we'll be waking up and traveling and whatnot at that one. But anyways, if we hit 50 of them, that's 100 pounds an episode. And so far we've had 5. I think this is episode number 5 for this year so far. And we're only at 200. So right now we're only averaging 40 pounds an episode. So
because I've been on a couple of them.
You just come on all you want to.
That's all right, Ray. You're always welcome because you know what? Eventually those fish are going to start coming in for you, and then you can.
Oh, it's the 22-minute warning. 22 minutes.
Animal saying it's 38 degrees and raining there.
Ooh.
That's right. Stan 3 was still using the ugly sticks yesterday, so he had the FOA rods out there, and along with the ugly sticks and our Murillo, we call it our Murillo arsenal, the Murillo collection. Some spinning reels we had out there. Laughing Cat Fishing says those cheap rods still work. Absolutely, they do.
These rods right here, I got 2 of them for $20 from China on eBay like 10 years ago, and I spray painted them yellow.
There you go. Shad Daddy is asking how old is he? I had the chat stop for a little bit, so I got to catch up. Those ugly sticks set the standard for all catfishing rods to either meet or exceed. Absolutely. Danimal still uses the 7-foot big water Zebco. There you go. That's a good one. Stan 3 had a telescoping Zebco rod with the push button 808. He got it with, and we called it the Eppin Zebco because every time that rod would get the biggest fish on it. And we made a joke about that. Great to see Laughing Cat out there. Stampy, always great to see you. 922 Martin S. I heard Martin S. going to make a 2-week appearance over here. He's coming to CatCon all the way, Martin S. UK, all the way from across the pond. Going to be great to see him over here again. Can't wait to see him at CatCon. There's Doug, Rubble River Cats. He fishes here, the James River. We're looking forward to going against him and his son again, coming up here in April sometime for the 2nd annual Hickory Heavyweight Tournament. On Fish and Fever's channel. Shout out to Doug and his son Mike that won the first ever Hickory Heavyweight championship with his son Mike's PB Blue Cat last year. 43 or 46 pounds. I don't remember. It was in the 40s. So it was a tough day of fishing. They did a great job there. There you go. So another way you can do it is put in, if you want to know what your weather is, you can do weather, the word weather, and then the zip code, or weather and city and state. Weather for Richmond, conditions are rain showers with a temperature of 56 degrees, 13 degrees Celsius. Wind is blowing from the east. Fish bite the least. At 5 miles per hour, 8 kilometers per hour for the metric people. Current humidity is 92%. Since Danny is delayed 1 hour, y'all should stay on till 1 p.m. Shaun T Outdoors want to know what the conditions are for the Cajun country down there in the 39653. Weather for Meadville, Louisiana. Our conditions are cloudy, temperature 68 degrees, 20 degrees Celsius. The wind is blowing from the southeast at 7 miles per hour. Current humidity is 87%. Woo! It's always hot and humid in the wonderful state of Louisiana.
Do Tallahassee.
Somebody drop it for Tallahassee, Florida out there. Nightbot, we got all the weather conditions coming in here now. Denison, Ohio, I believe that is. Cloudy with temperature 42. Wind is blowing from the north. Ooh, not a good wind either from the north. At 5 miles per hour, 8 kilometers per hour for the metric, and the current humidity is 65 out there in Ohio. Hampton in Virginia here. Rain, temperature 56 degrees, 13 Celsius. Wind is blowing from the northeast. So you got the two least favorite winds there at 4 miles per hour. Current humidity in Hampton, Virginia is 95%. David Ogden in Sheridan, Arkansas. Rain with a temperature of 44 degrees, 7 degrees Celsius. Wind is blowing from the north-northeast at 11 miles per hour, 18 kilometers per hour for the metric. And the current humidity is 96%. Shaun T says, I'll trade you, David. Here we go. Weather for Tallahassee. I think you might win the good weather here. Tallahassee, conditions are cloudy with a temperature of 69 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 21 degrees Celsius. The wind is blowing from the south at 7 miles per hour. That's 11 kilometers per hour. For all the metric people out there, current humidity is 86%. Not too bad, not too bad. Looks like a beautiful day for you, Ray.
Yeah, it's nice.
Mike's saying, yep, I'm going to cook inside again today. Make sure you check out Fishing and Cooking with Mike Chavez. Drops some amazing cooking videos there. Some of the best fishing videos out there. Go check some of the other videos, fishing videos he's had. They were definitely what turned us on to fishing here in the James River. We got our start here on the James River watching fishing videos from Mike Chavez. He's the one that actually first taught us that there was monster blues here. So I can't thank Mike enough for what he's done for us. He said he'll cook inside again. And do not, PSA announcement, do not watch a Mike Chavez cooking video when you're hungry, because you will definitely eat through your phone case. Oh my gosh, Hell, Michigan. I think I saw that on, what was it? Ghost Adventures had the show from Hell, Michigan. Putnam Township, conditions cloudy with temperature 32 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 0 Celsius. So 32 Fahrenheit is 0 Celsius. The wind is blowing from the west-southwest at 1 mile per hour. Current humidity is 68%. All right, a little chilly in Hell, but not too bad other than that. Oh, man, Mike making Fishing and Cooking with Mike Chavez. Double fried wings with Korean barbecue sauce. I think I've seen a Korean barbecue sauce video there with him before, so delicious stuff. Check that out. Shaun T wanting to know for Thibodaux. Conditions for Thibodaux, Louisiana are cloudy, temperature 73. Wind is blowing from the south-southeast at 6 miles per hour. Current humidity is 92%. All right, that's a beautiful day for Louisiana. Humidity only in the 90s. Josh Thompson, shout out to Mike Sampson. Shout out to Mike Sampy for introducing them to Jody Cool Cats, which met Dustin, Darrell, Woody Stan, filling in for Dustin Meat, and retired Rick, Catfish Dog, Austin, all of the good folks here. Well, we're glad we met you, Josh. And that's Josh Thompson from Thompson Outdoor and More, just 3 miles east of Watts Bar Dam. Shaun T Outdoors, Mike's videos will make your mouth water and make you want to slap your mama. That's for sure. Timbuktu, Mally. What the what? Well, what do you know? There actually is weather conditions in Timbuktu. For anybody that wants to know, They have a temperature of 92 degrees Fahrenheit, 33 Celsius. Wind is blowing from the north-northeast at 6 miles per hour. Current humidity is only 5%. What the what? That's got to be beautiful. 92 with a 5% humidity. Is that even possible? I don't know. And Nightbot, seriously, thank you, everybody, for coming into STANday. If you want to be involved and fish out here live with us on a STANday, all you got to do is email me at the number 2. That's the number 2, standsfishing@gmail.com to fish with us on STANdays. Or just check us out on a Sunday morning if there's a spot up there. Our good friend Rhonda Fishing for Whiskers will have the link. We'll get the link to you, and you can come up here and fish with us. That's right. Stan 3 says only in Timbuktu is a humidity of 5%. Shaun T is saying, wow, 5%. I need to move to Timbuktu. Timbuktu Tourism Department. Have your people call my people. You know, we're just doing some great advertising for you there. So Timbuktu, send us some tickets. John, how's it going? Having bacon and eggs in the woods. John joining us from Pennsylvania. I know he's up in the Pennsylvania area. Doug says that Rebel River Cats, he put hell in the other day for the weather, and Nightbot gave the weather for Manhattan, New York. I agree. It's a great place to visit, but it's hell to live there, that's for sure. Well, we're glad you made it too, John. Be sure to check out Pontoon Jody on Friday nights. That's right, 9 to 12. Right now, it's Fishing with Friends there with Pontoon Jody, but coming up here probably in March sometime, I think, is when she gets the Flathead Challenge going again. I hosted that for about a year. Now that's hosted by Team Snag and Whiskers. Dustin, our good friend over there.
Hey Stan, when the league start back up? How you doing?
Well, that's a good question, 202. That live fishing tournament league will start back up after CatCon. Palmetto's going to have a whole live about that. I believe it's going to be announced on, I don't know if he's going to do that on his channel. I know he was talking about doing something on Fields Waters channel, Chad's channel, because Chad was really the one that got the live fishing like we're doing here. He was the one that really got that kind of going. But pretty much you're just going to have to announce that you want to fish in it. They're going to try to do one where you come up on the panel and announce that you are entering the live fishing league. And then you just enter the tournaments as they come up. There's going to be a whole list. There's going to be at least one tournament, and they're trying to keep it to one a month. Fishing for Whiskers, but that's all you got to do. So Palmetto Cats, Brian B. I know I had volunteered if they ever need any more channels to host any of the tournaments. I'm more than happy. I have a little bit of experience of hosting tournaments, just a little bit. Fishing for Whiskers, if you ever email or message Stan and do not get a response, feel free to message me for the link. I usually have it. If he remembers to send it to me. Yes, that's one of my areas of opportunity. That's one of my areas of opportunity that I am really working on. And with the help of all these great people, I hope, and I think I'm getting a little better at it. There you go. There's the Live Fishing Tournament League. You can check that out on Facebook. JG has that pulled up for us there. That has all the information. It goes over, it'll have the scoreboards and etc. Choctaw. Dan almost wants to know what the weather is for Choctaw. Conditions of rain, temperature 37 degrees, 3 degrees Celsius. Wind is blowing from the north at 15 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 91%. Well, when you get the high humidity and cold temperatures, that's not fun. That's not fun. Uncle Jeep is saying bacon and eggs in the forest. I'm definitely jealous. But there it is. There is the, all you got to do is go to Facebook and search Live Fishing Tournament League, just like it's spelled right there, and that'll come up. I missed what Doug said. Oh, that's right. The Manhattan thing came up. That's pretty funny. Uncle Jeep, bacon and eggs in the forest. He is definitely jealous of John right now.
Oh, hot don't bother me. I don't do a lot of hot, but No, I ain't scared of no heat. Throw it in there.
Josh Thompson was wondering if anybody else uses snakehead for bait. I'm going to get a snakehead to try to eat it myself. I heard snakehead is one of the most delicious fish out there, and I'm definitely wanting to try it. I tried gar last year, long-nosed gar. Absolutely amazing. I made some poor man lobster out of it. I steamed it with some, like you would cook lobster. It was delicious because it's a very firm meat. It's almost like, for anybody that's ate gator tail, it has that same type of consistency. So it was delicious, dipped in melted butter and lemon. I would highly recommend trying gar if you haven't. Buckeye Catfishing said he watched it on 2 monitors yesterday. Rebel River Cats. What the what? He did weather. If you just put weather in hell. Weather for Manhattan. Conditions are fair with a temperature of 47 degrees Celsius. Wind is blowing from the north-northwest at 6 miles per hour, 10 kilometers per hour. And the current humidity is 51%. That is funny. That is funny.
Can't you tell me what year?
Let's see. Shaun saying, I don't want to go back to society. Rather pet coyotes than yell at owls. Woo! That's right. That's right. I'd love to go out and spend about a week in the woods out there. Just get back to getting away from things. That would be fun. Josh Thompson reminded us to tune in to Danny Stone Outdoors. What time you doing it today, Danny?
Well, probably going to bump it back to 1 o'clock Central, which will be 2 o'clock Eastern.
There you
But
go.
he's got that chili ready, man, and he's got some shrimp going on over there and stuff. So I'm going to be jumping up on his. He's going to be filming on his camera for what he's going to make an edit video out of it and everything. So you guys be looking for that because I'm going to get to taste his chili on his show. So
There
I'm
you
happy.
go.
That's awesome, dude. Stan, I have the catfishconference.com pulled up.
There we go.
Are you done yet?
Absolutely. Guys, keep your eyes out for that when Brandon puts that video up.
We
Is it
definitely will. Definitely will. Here's the Catfish Conference. That website, I got that, is out in the chat. 82 awesome people still watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. There is the Catfish Conference. The link for that is out in the description. There still is time to get your VIP tickets than your regular tickets if you haven't got that yet and you're going. I recommend the VIP. You can walk in the door an hour early. You got your pass. You just walk right in. You avoid the line. And you get in an hour early before the people that got to buy the tickets there. 8 a.m. is when you can get in. And you get a pretty cool badge that you get to, on a lanyard you get to keep for a keepsake. But there's all the speakers. And if you get your tickets there, use code 2stands10 for Catfish Conference tickets. Hey, there's our good friend. There's our good friend Troy, fishing with Troy, and Dieter Melhorn there.
Yeah, and Brandon just told me that the show he's shooting today with the chili cooking on the riverbank of the Mississippi, it will be on the 4th of next month. He's going to air that on the 4th.
All right, the 4th of March. So check that out. You can
That just goes to show you how meticulous he is about his editing and getting it just perfect. He puts that much time into a video to make it perfect. So you guys be looking for that video come out on March the 4th. And I'm definitely going to be watching for it because I'm going to be eating chili on.
There you go. You want to see Danny Stone on an outdoors unsupervised chili video that's been being shot right here behind the scenes on STANday, behind the scenes on Danny Stone. Check out Unsupervised Outdoors. The link had been dropped out there a few times. And that'll be there March 4th. Check that one out. That's awesome. A lot of fun. But there you go. Catfish Conference. The cook-off. I am hosting the cook-off at the CatCon. That is on the 23rd, February 23rd, Friday at noon. So make sure you're there, back there by the catfish area, the catfish, I want to say conference, but the catfish seminar area, the seminar stage, it's in the back right corner of the of CatCon. That's where it's going to be at.
There's a map in here, but it's not updated. I mean, I can bring it up, but it's not updated. It's not an updated map.
Stan 3 is laughing. Danny telling him what to put in the chili.
You're gonna have to go watch the video. He said, "Guys, you would not believe. I'm telling you, the setup he's got going here on the riverbank is just unfreaking believable. I mean, right now he's cooking shrimp. So yeah,
Shrimp and chili, man. I've got to try this. I'm gonna watch that video and give that a try.
I'm gonna give you just a quick peek. I'm not gonna give you too much of his stuff because it's gonna be on his show. But of course you see this table set up there and everything.
Yeah, I just took the tripod down. I had the witch kettle there.
Had the witch kettle up on the tripod. But look at this shrimp, guys.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You gotta get that shrimp scampi sauce with it.
Look at the size of those shrimp.
I mean, dude.
Yeah, I saw my show a little
He
later
don't
too.
want to be me right now. The
Did
things
y'all
I
hear-
stumble into, I'll tell you what.
Did y'all hear my voice with that shrimp?
Yeah, it
My
went a
voice-
little higher. Yep.
I got so excited my voice was cracking. You know that?
Bam.
Yeah, that's right. Boom, boom, bam. Anybody that cooks with cast iron like that, and you got multiple cast iron,
Don't forget the cornbread.
Oh, he's making cornbread too, guys.
cornbread in the cast iron, that man knows what he's doing. I'll tell you that right now. That's
We
awesome.
got chili, we got shrimp scampi, and cornbread.
That gets the cowbell.
2 minute warning. 2 minute warning.
They bang the cowbell for good stuff.
We are. JG reminding us it's the 2 minute warning. The 2 minute warning. We got 80 awesome people still hanging out with us here. Thank you, everybody. Shaun T said he's ate bowfin when he was younger all the time. Tony had bronzini for the first time last week. It was pretty good. That's I think a South American fish there, bronzini, I believe. But the weather for heaven. So you got heaven air conditions of rain, temperature 44, wind is blowing from the north-northeast 6 miles per hour. Current humidity is 95. Man, the humidity is higher in heaven than it is in hell right now. What do you know about that?
They got Jerry Parker calling me. Hang on.
So there is. Oh, let me move that down. John Parker's joining us. Hey, my friend. Definitely vote. Go out and with the Golden Whiskers. I know I am nominating John Parker for 2024 Golden Whisker Award for the Friend of the Community, the Community Servant Award. But here is the here's the chart for the map. There is an updated one. A couple things have changed there, but in the top right corner there, that is the stage area. That is the where the catfish seminars are. And just down from that is the influencer space. That's the YouTube area. That's the YouTube area and the concession stand. So right in there. That's awesome that it's by the seminar area this time. There's a lot more seating over there too. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it or not, but.
Hey, Stan?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to have to hop down, man, because Jerry Parker's blowing my freaking phone up.
All right. Well, we are, I think we are done. Anyhow, it's noon, right?
Yeah. And hey, thanks for having me up, man. I always have a great time with you. I'm going to get off here and get set up to move to another location, but I'm hanging around long enough to do the taste test on this chili and this shrimp scampi and this cornbread. But I got to get off here and call Parker because God only knows what he's got going on. He's tried to call me 3 times and I've had to hit decline on it. I got to call him back.
Well, there you go.
But,
Thank you, Danny.
All right,
Thanks
Danny.
for
Good to see
having me
you,
up,
brother.
guys, and we'll see you next Sunday.
Thank you.
There you go. And there's Outdoors Unsupervised. His link is up there before you jump out of there. So tell him appreciate him. I'm sure there'll be a bunch of us checking in, joining the channel, and we'll be checking that out on March 4th. We can't wait to see that channel.
Brandon says, catch you guys later, man. And thanks for
Awesome.
everything. We'll see you again
See
soon.
you, Brandon.
All righty.
Bye, you guys.
See you, dude.
Ray, thanks for coming in today.
Thanks
Now,
for having me.
You said you're going to be going live a little later, doing some food yourself. What time do you think you're going live?
Probably about like an hour before the game.
About an hour before the game. There you go.
It won't be too long.
So check out Fish Head videos.
And we're making it a mission to try to catch a catfish on STANday eventually here.
We're going to.
That's awesome. We hope. I know that it's a matter of time. It's a matter of time. You're doing the right thing. So maybe we can. We'll be the inspiration for it. So.
I think if I take my boat out on Lake Talquin, I know where I can go, and I bet you there's some good ones out there.
Oh, heck yeah.
Go.
Hey, Stan, so what's the final score here?
Well, the final score, Timmy was the catfish catcher today with 9.8, 2 channel cats. So we're up to 7 channel cats for the year. That's right. Congratulations, Timmy. He is the STANday winner today. 5.5 and a 4.3 for 9.8 pounds. He also got the 0.22 for being the first one here this morning. LG Bass got the 0.22. Brandon from Outdoors Unsupervised got the 0.22. Ray and 202 both get 0.22 for making the effort, popping up in here. So thank you, Ray. We'll be looking for you this afternoon. Check out Fish Head videos, cooking some of that Super Bowl food. Say hello to Dylan and the family for us. Great seeing you again. Always welcome.
Will do. See you later.
202 is blocked out if he comes back before.
Yeah, he just cut his camera off. I don't know what he was doing.
Yeah, I'm here, Stan.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Oh,
Check out 202. Make it look easy. 202. His link is out in the description as well. He's been dropping some shorts, doing a great job there. Anything you want to add before we get out of here, 202?
Not coming to this spot again till the summertime. But other than that,
not coming this spot.
See you guys at CatCon, man. I'm excited. First time going, so
that's
awesome. Looking forward to it.
Well, make sure you find me there. I'll probably be by the door area or the influencer, the YouTube area, or at FOA Outdoors Food.
You said it by the food. By the food. You said it, Stan.
That's right. By the food. By the food. That's right. That's right. Can't wait to see you. There's I appreciate you coming in. So make sure you check out, like I said, 202 has been dropping some videos out there. Make sure you check it out. Make it look easy, 202. Oh, Tony Harrison is saying the Bronzini is the poor man's sea bass. That's right, Mediterranean. It's from the Mediterranean. Timmy, the STANday winner today. 2 channel cats. Channel cats winning the day again.
Woo-hoo!
Anything you'd like to add before we get out of here?
Channel cat's killing it.
That's right. That's right. Channel cats for the win.
Yeah. Channel cats and Timmy's killing it on STANdays now.
That's all. That's it, man. That's all I got. All I got is STANdays.
Well,
there you go.
I
can't do anything else anytime else, just on STANday.
Yeah. Well, it's lonely at the top, isn't it, Timmy?
It's horrible.
Yeah. Just ask Stan 3.
Hey, there's Clayton Vickers out there.
Just ask Tan 3, yeah.
Yeah, just ask.
The undisputed inaugural something.
That's right.
Champion of the world.
The reigning.
Undisputed. Defending.
Live Fishing Tournament League champion of the world. Stan 3.
Stan.
Hey, we'll have to start doing this one too, Stan. Be like, that's Stan 3.
Yeah, that's Stan 3.
Stan 3.
No,
it's great. Awesome day today.
A lot of fun. Good job, Timmy.
The weather's beautiful.
There's Clayton Vickers. We're once CatCon is over, we are definitely having. Hopefully, he can join his father. But on a Friday night show, we're going to be talking about some carp, and because they are from Catfish and Carp baits, tips, tricks, and techniques. Don't want to miss that one. If you're looking to do some carp fishing this year, That is the channel. Make sure you follow that. And we're going to have them as a guest on a Friday night, talking to them about their channel and Carp and some tips for people that want to get going with it and what kind of scents to use and all kinds of fun stuff like that. As Father said, I just got to get in touch with them and we will get it set up. So I'm looking forward to that, probably sometime in March. We also got, there was a bunch of chat. Sorry. Common Man's champ, Stand 3. That's right, David, because we just a common man. Working hard. Tony says no more time for him. He's too tired. Thank you, Tony. Tony's always a great job.
Yeah,
He'll be back here on STANday again. I know he was working last night, so.
And he fished the tournament yesterday, then worked all night.
That's right. Danny, you got second place with the .22. Woohoo!
Woo!
So JG, anything you'd like to add?
Hey, man, I appreciate everyone coming in here and hanging out with us. We've had an awesome crowd today. STANday, so much fun. Don't forget to check us out. Check Stan out over there on Friday nights at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time with Friday Night Cat Chats. Always, he's planning on having some great guests come up. So stay tuned and check out Stan on Friday nights at 8 o'clock. Also, we've got CatCon coming up, so we're going to have a lot of YouTubers out there in the catfish community. They'll be broadcasting some stuff from there. Be sure to tune in for those shows coming up in a couple of weeks. And with that being said, Stan, I really appreciate you, and thanks for having me up here.
Well, absolutely. Thanks for coming up. Thanks for all the help. I appreciate you being here with me, JG, and thanks for all the tips and helping me improve to bring a better show out there to everybody. That's the goal, and that's what we're trying to do. And yeah, with that being said, Friday nights, I got some pretty cool guests. We may be talking to some people that caught a Hondo. That may be coming up here on a Friday. We're going to have some CatCon stuff. We got a bunch of fun stuff coming up on Fridays. And of course, STANday always on Sundays. So with that being said, we're going to flip it back over. We're going to be jumping out of here. And there we go.
See ya.
Deuces.